At 3-2 with a 5.04 ERA, quickly looking for a shutdown inning as the Freedom offense engineering a couple of runs in their very first at bat. Their first runs in 9 innings. Shut out yesterday. Hadn't worked a free pass in 18 frames, but broke that trend as well as Wobrock followed an Isaac Bernard single with the base on balls. Both Bernard and Wobrock scoring on a ground ball back up the middle off the bat of Caleb Lopez. It has been officially scored as an error. So Lopez will not get credit for the RBIs, but both runs crossing the plate after the 3-hole man hit a number back up the box. That was misplayed by the pitcher. First pitch fastball just off the outside edge. Daniel Williams falls behind on the leadoff man, Omar Obregon, who's a switch hitter. And hitting from the left side against this righty, who finds the outside corner with a breaking ball to even the sequence at a ball and a strike. Aaron Brody with you from Ozinga Field. Game 2 between the Freedom and Bolts underway as a breaking ball stayed flat, missed upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike on Obregon. Working quickly, Williams into the windup and off speed on the outside edge, evens the count. Rinsky will set up outside as a breaking ball is fouled off. Throwing the hands, Obregon fought off this deucer. Still a 2-2 sequence. Righty rocks and the 2-2. Breaking ball missing up top again. Makes the count 3-2, a full count. Williams coming off a tough start, went 4 1/3 innings against the Lake Erie Crushers. Here's a slow rolling ground ball to short. Wobrock charges in, plays it off to the left foot, and throws on the run for out number 1. The day was July 18th when the Freedom were at Springer Stadium the last time Daniel Williams made the start. Florence would ultimately end up losing that game 9-2 as the Lake Erie Crushers hit 3 home runs in the early going to take a 6-0 lead. First pitch on the way. Christian Funk hits a high drive deep to right field. Leaping at the wall and making the grab is Ricky Ramirez Jr. A sensational play in right field. I don't know if that was going to be a homer or just a double off the top of the wall, but it's a moot point. Ricky showing his vertical. Goes up and gets it for out number 2. Christian Funk, after a 4 strikeout performance yesterday, testing the limits to right, but running into the All-Star Ricky Ramirez Jr. First pitch fastball on the outside edge for a called strike to Bryn Martinez. Williams with a lightning tempo. Good off-speed pitch. Doesn't matter on the swing. Martinez did go if you're asking me, but Dominic Longbucko says it was a strike on the corner anyway. So the count's quickly 0-2 as Williams looks for that speedy 1-2-3 frame. Breaking balls line the other way. This is a fair baseball down the line in left field and scattering the Thunderbolt bullpen. Just now getting to its Bernard as Martinez is up standing at second. That guy's been a tough out in this series. Martinez with 3 hits yesterday. 2 singles and a triple. Was on base all 4 times, reaching on an early error by the Freedom. So they're struggling to figure out just how to get Bryn Martinez out as Chase Cockrell steps to the plate. With Windy City seeing an important run standing in scoring position, but 2 outs on the board. Righty leaning in for the sign. Gets the one he wants from Rinsky, who will set up out. It was a breaking ball, and it was spotted perfectly on the outside corner. Hitting the mitt was Williams, who takes the 0-1 edge. Righty sets above the belt. Martinez off to a walking lead at second as a breaking ball stays too far inside to even the count 1-1. First pro season for Daniel Williams. Played his college ball at the Division II powerhouse Valdosta State before transferring to Thomas University, where he finished his collegiate career. The 1-1. Good off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. Back pick to second. Is in time. What a hose from Ryan Rinsky. Caleb Lopez there at the bag, swiping the tag on Martinez. He was off to a huge lead, and Rinsky made him pay. So it will go down as an unconventional 1-2-3 inning for Daniel Williams. Chase Cockrell, the cleanup man, will now lead off the second. Good start all around for the Freedom. They lead the Bolts 2-0. Coming to the plate again, top two, when we come back to Ozinga Field on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Can't carry a bowling ball in a plastic bag. Can't rub plastic bags together to make fire. Can't turn them into swim trunks. And you can't put plastic bags in your Rumpke recycling container. Visit Rumpke.com for recycling do's and don'ts. Learn more at Rumpke.com.
Make your recycling count. Rumpke.
Hey Freedom fans, let's play a game of Did You Know, courtesy of Life Center. Did you know organ and tissue donation is life-saving and life-changing for thousands of people? How about that more than 600 people in greater Cincinnati are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant? You can change someone's life with a simple yes when you go to renew your driver's license or state ID. Say yes and register to be a donor. Visit lifepassedon.org for more information or to register online. Life. Pass it on. You belong at City. We are now hiring customer service agents to join the team at our Florence, Kentucky Customer Contact Center. Working at City certainly has its perks: tuition reimbursement, great pay, business casual dress code, and benefits day one. To discover a career at City and join our remarkable team, visit jobs.city.com/Florence. That is jobs.citi.com/Florence. City is an equal opportunity employer. Bottom third of the Freedom order due up. Bryant, Rinsky, Crane, 7, 8, 9. Face the right-hander, Sean Leland.
You guys home this weekend?
Freedom in front of the Bolts, 2-0. Playing a pair of runs in their first at bat today, getting off to a good start. First pitch, breaking ball to Taylor Bryant, misses at the shoe tops. As Taylor takes the 1-0 edge. Righty rocks into the windup, his 1-0 offering. Splits the plate, evens the count. 1-1. Leland named a freshman All-American in his freshman season at the University of Louisville. That was back in 2015. He went 4-0 with a 2.05 ERA that season as the breaking ball crosses the outside corner. Bryant now down in the count, 1-2. Ended up transferring to Louisville after an injury. Took away his 2016 season. Made the all-academic Big Ten team twice while he was there as a breaking ball misses down and away. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Did finish strong, however. In 2019, went 6-3 with a 3.72 ERA. As a member of the Illini baseball team. Fastball swung on and missed. Taylor Bryant down on strikes. Good look at the heat from Leland, who's got a quick K in inning number 2. Second strikeout for the right-hander today. He'll now face Ryan Rinsky with nobody on and 1 out.
We go to Southern. Yeah, we got a real nice schedule. We got the games through the day, doubleheader tomorrow. We go Friday at their place and Saturday.
Good job distracting the third baseman, Pell. First pitch on the way to Rinsky, a breaking ball.
Sucks.
Called a strike on the inside edge. Pell talking about the sheer amount of games his team is playing this week, 4 with Windy City, including a doubleheader and tomorrow's finale. Breaking ball is going to cross to Rinsky, who's quickly behind 0-2. Leland starting to find the zone with all of his pitches and finding the edges. Tough to do much with any of these strikes he's thrown in this frame. 0-2 now on the way to the Freedom catchers. Bounce towards third base. Slow roller played on a backhand by Leland. He'll plant and have no play. An infield hit for Rinsky. Coming in an 0-2 count. But the Freedom get that first runner to reach for Connor Crane. That dangerous 9-hole man.
Tuesday can come back Sunday and start, but Tuesday 7 starters. So basically, week sucks.
A tough stretch indeed for the Freedom in terms of games and days. Got to have plenty of arms, as Pelf was telling Christian Funk. First pitch to Connor Crane. He's going to miss too far inside. It was a fastball, a tempting pitch. But Crane able to lay off what would have been a jam shot had he offered. Leland sets at the chest. His 1-0 pitch. Crane will offer at this one. Send it screaming out of play behind home plate. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Crane hitting .227. But 9 bombs, 43 RBIs. Both those have him in the top third in all of the Frontier League. Picked to first base, but Rinsky back. Catcher not a huge threat to steal a base, but don't say he won't take one. Rinsky has and will. If you're not paying attention, 4 stolen bases on the season for the Freedom catcher. Leland sets. His 1-1 to Connor. Breaking ball in on the hands. Fouled back off the screen. Makes the count 1-2. A 2-0 game. Freedom in front. 1 out in the top of the second with Ryan Rinsky at first base. RBI leader at the plate. Leland sets his 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Crane stays on it. Fouls it off. He'll see another pitch. Behind in the count, 1-2. For just the 5th time all season, in 19 opportunities, the Freedom lost a game started by a left-handed pitcher yesterday. Back to a righty today. They have struggled more so against right-handers. 23-19 against righties, 14-5 against lefties. As the top team in the Frontier League here in 2019, a fastball is too tall. Good take from Crane. It's now a even count at 2-2. Crane a wide base in his right-handed stance. Bat held high over the top of his helmet, and a 2-2. He'll spoil this fastball. See another pitch working the count off Sean Leland. The Freedom like to score runs in the second inning. This is their best inning offensively all season. 42 runs scored in this frame. They've scored 41 in one frame. That's the next inning, the third. 40 in both the fourth and fifth. So an offense that's at their best early in a ball game. The 2-2 pitch to Crane. Fastball got him. Late swing, 3 strikeouts now for Leland and 2 dead in the Freedom side of the second. Back to the top, and Isaac Bernard. He got that 2-run first inning started, singling to set the tone in the ball game. Leland comes to a set with the bounce. Back foot breaking ball down and in. Delay steal from Rinsky at second base. Throw ends up slowly rolling towards center, but Ryan's going to stay right there at second. The delay steal worked to perfection. A couple of shuffles after the pitch, a pause, and then darting for the bag. Alamo double clutched. Bounced it to second. Bryn Martinez couldn't scoop it out of the turf, but it didn't cost him. Rinsky able to stay right there at second. However, he does move up 90 feet with that delay steal, so make it 5 stolen bags for Rinsky this season. He does like to do the delay steal when he does get on the move. The pitch bounced at the plate, so it's 1-0 to Bernard, and here's the second pitch, way too far outside, as the count moves to 2-0. Nobody with more multi-hit games on the Freedom Club than this guy, Isaac Bernard. 19 in total, 15 two-hit games, 4 three-hit games, twice as many as the next best in the Freedom batting order when it comes to three-hit affairs. Breaking balls, hit hard but out of play off the left side. Goes from 2-0 to 2-1 to the leadoff man. There are 5 guys in this Freedom starting 9 that have 2 three-hit games. Luis Pintor, Ricky Ramirez Jr., Caleb Lopez, Taylor Bryant, and Austin Wobrock all have 2, but getting doubled up by this guy Bernard, who has been the leadoff man in every game he has started. Inside outs, a little dribbler up the middle, played on a backhand at second. Nice play by Obregon, and the out is awarded. Bang, bang play at first base, but it goes the way of the Bolts, so the Freedom will strand Ryan Rinsky at second. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Sean Leland, who's trying to get back on track after the Bolts fell behind 2-0 in the top of the first. Still that score as Windy City comes to the plate, bottom 2, next on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Are you craving the crispiness of Donato's Pizza and the creaminess of Witt's Custard? Visit a one-stop shop for both cravings in Independence, Kentucky. Haven't had the chance to try Witt's yet? Well, you're in luck. Stop by the First Baseline concessions and get a scoop of made fresh daily Witt's Custard today. Donato's Pizza and Witt's Custard of Independence are proud supporters of Tasty Za, delicious desserts, and Florence Freedom Baseball.
Florence Freedom fans, Walt Kelsey here for Kelsey Chevrolet on Route 50 in Lawrenceburg, proud sponsor of your Florence Freedom. We're just 15 minutes from Florence. Take 275 west to the Lawrenceburg exit. We can handle all your automotive needs. Sales, service, parts, and body shop. We are family owned and operated, and we offer a fresh approach. We'll treat you like family. Find new roads at kelseychev.com.
We are Kelsey Chevrolet, from our family to yours.
Chris Collinsworth here. Western and Southern can help you translate your financial needs. Start with a free, no-obligation insurance checkup. It doesn't take long, and it's a great way to find out how to protect your family's future. Talk to a financial translator today.
Call our Northern Kentucky office at 859-426-3300. That's 859-426-3300 for your free, no-obligation review.
Compensated endorser, Western and Southern Financial Group, Cincinnati, Ohio, R5-1307.
Freedom leading the Bolts 2-0. Early stages, a single 9-inning game on tap today. In Game 2 of a midweek 4-gamer with these Windy City Thunderbolts. Daniel Williams back out. He will face the 4-5-6 after an unconventional 1-2-3 bottom half of the first. He allowed a double to Bryn Martinez, the third man to hit in that frame, but Ryan Rinsky showed his howitzer behind the plate. Snapping a throw behind the runner at second base to end that bottom of the first in order. So Chase Cockrell at the plate and down 0-1 as he swung out of his shoes at a first pitch breaking ball but didn't touch it. Daniel Williams out of Keystone Heights, Florida. His 0-1 pitch. Climbs the ladder and gets a whiff. Was off speed up. Dangerous pitch. Dangerous place to miss. But Cockrell way out in front. And now way behind, 0-2. Righty is into the windup as 0-2. He's going to skip before it arrives at the plate. Worn off the chest protector to perfection by Rinsky. The all-world defensive catcher does it again. Even with nobody on, Rinsky's going to work on his craft with every pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Wipeout slider does the trick for Daniel Williams. Cockrell down on strikes. First whiff of the day for Daniel. And it brings up Tyler Alamo with nobody on. One dead. The Freedom remember the Alamo. It was this guy who got the eventual game-winning hit in each of the Windy City Thunderbolts' 2 wins over the Freedom at UC Health Stadium early in the first half of this season. Good fastball. Strike awarded on the inside edge. Alamo quite clearly did not like the call, but he's the catcher, so he'll have to be careful. He'll want his pitcher to get that call in the next half inning. 0-1 off the plate. Righty's into the windup again. Is 1-1 pitch. Goes to that good breaking ball. Gets a check swing, but no swing. The verdict from Dominic Longbucko, no appeal awarded. As the count moves to 2-1. Williams offers, line drive, back up the box, and another base hit for the Bolts, their second knock of the game. This one for Tyler Alamo. Gets himself a one-bagger to bring up Taisei Fukuhara here on the home side of the second. Just the fifth game, fifth start for the center fielder Fukuhara, who got his first Windy City bomb yesterday and his second RBI. He was the difference in a 1-0 game. Good fastball spotted on the outside edge. An early strike Fukuhara took, falls behind 0-1. Williams lowers the hands above the belt, the 0-1. Breaking ball way out in front, swung on and missed. Williams looking sharp in the early goings. All business, staring in for the sign. Quick consensus reach. The righty sets. Slide step in his 0-2. Good waist pitch, but Fukuhara read the spin. Breaking ball ended up low in the turf. Immediate consensus reach. Williams working fast. Breaking ball's popped up. Foul ground on the third base side. Looks like it's going to stay on the field of play, and it will. Taylor Bryant from third makes the catch. Williams doing a good job getting that bender in on the hands of Fukuhara there. 2 outs, and Alamo standing at first base for the DH, Justin Smith. Williams on the third base side of the rubber, sets and fires. Misfires up top. High cheese for ball one. Rinsky will set up out for the second offering. Here it is. Grounded towards third, but foul. And over the head of Ryan Smith, who just ducked his head and watched it sail right over. No attempt to make the play with the bare hand. Can't blame him. That would have stung a bit. Not much of a lead at first base for Alamo. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball. I sure thought he went around, and so does Mike Fichter. They'll get the appeal this time, and yes, he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams pumping the strikes. Just needs one more. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Daniel Williams starting to cook. 2 quick frames. And a pair of goose eggs on the board for the Bolts as the Freedom come back to the plate. Top 3 already in front, 2-0. You are listening to Florence Freedom Baseball, presented by Titan Mechanical Solutions.
This summer, the Frontier League heads to the Big Apple as its brightest stars battle the Can-Am League's finest in the historic first-ever Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Celebration. It's July 9th and 10th in beautiful Rockland County, nestled in New York City's suburbs. Slide to rocklandboulders.com for tickets and lodging information to see the best baseball stars shine in New York. Again, visit rocklandboulders.com and show support for your team in the Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Game.
Get ready to hit it out of the ballpark with tasty treats from Milford Valley.
We've got an all-star lineup of chicken appetizers now available at concessions. Fans who like a little heat can't go wrong with cream cheese-filled buffalo chicken sticks. Like it a little hotter? Try the spicy jalapeno chicken sticks. And finger food just got more interesting with chicken chips that are great for dipping in your favorite sauce.
This lineup of chicken products from Milford Valley is sure to be a big hit in your next ballpark favorite.
BRG is locally owned and operated, so we take pride in our community you choose to call home. With spacious floor plans, neighborhoods that complement your lifestyle, pet-friendly communities, 24-hour emergency maintenance, the amenities are endless. Come home to BRG Apartments. With communities located in Cincinnati and Dayton, Ohio, as well as in northern Kentucky, we have something for everyone. Finding your new home is as easy as BRG.
Top of the third has arrived at Ozinga Field on the Freedom Broadcasting Network. Aaron Brody with you as the Freedom lead the Bolts by 2. Trying to add to it. They will send their 2, 3, 4 hitters to the plate to face the righty Sean Leland, making just his second start for Windy City today. Converted bullpen piece. Hoping to make the permanent transition to the rotation. Started his collegiate career as a starter. Finished his collegiate career as a reliever. It's been a little bit of a back and forth in the pro ranks as well. For the man who grew up just 10 minutes down the road here in Crestwood, Illinois. Playing in front of his hometown crowd. First pitch on the way to Austin Wobrock. He's going to miss outside for ball 1. Wobie working the first Freedom walk in 18 innings. After an Isaac Bernard single in that Freedom side of inning number 1. Fastball is going to find the outside edge to even the sequence at a ball and a strike. Both Bernard and Wobrock scoring the 2 Freedom runs, both cashed in on a Caleb Lopez ground ball back up the middle. 1-1 pitch to Austin's underneath the glove of Alamo, low for ball 2. Taking a look at the Frontier League scoreboard, Evansville and Joliet still looking for the game's first run in the top of the 5th. A pitcher's duel on the way. Here's a ground ball to second. To the left, Omar Obregon squeezes and fires. 1 away. Caleb Lopez to the plate. His ground ball back up the middle. Ruled an error. Sean Leland knocked it down in the middle of his follow-through, then fell down. Scampered to it, threw late to first base. And a tough break for the pitcher as it was ruled an error. Breaking ball is going to miss down and away. Lopez ahead 1-0. Pitch on the way. Down and away again. Trying to be careful with Caleb. Back-to-back off-speed pitches. Really 1 through 9, the Freedom have been pitched backwards for the last month or so. Destroying fastballs will often do that to you. 2-0. Popped up. Foul ground on the first base side. Long run at first by Micah Coffey, but he will run out of real estate. This one finds the 5th row of seats. Count 2-1 on the Freedom 3-hole hitter. Righty rocks into the windup and will miss down and away again. Lopez went after the 1 fastball he's seen in this at bat. The other 3 pitches have all been breaking balls, down and out. 3-1 offering from the right-hander. Goes back to the fastball, gets the inside strike as Lopez started to walk towards first. He'll have to take a few steps back. Get back in that stance and a full count with Sean Leland. Payoff on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Lopez frustrated. Thought he had ball 4 on the previous pitch. Leland goes back to that breaking ball and got the whiff. So he wins the war. 2 quick outs as Andre Mercurio comes to the plate trying to extend the inning. Freedom with 1 hit in back-to-back innings, just 2 hits in total. Windy City has matched him in that category, but has failed to score a run. In a 2-0 game, the Freedom lead here in the top of the 3rd. Mercurio 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch to him, down and in. Leland patiently waiting for Andre to get back in the box. He's in a groove, and here's his 1-0. Low again. 2 balls, no strikes, a great hitter's count for Mercurio. Righty deals the 2-0 pitch. Very close, but called ball 3. Breaking balls below the knees, but on the inside edge. No low strike on that one. Mercurio ahead, 3-0. Here's the pitch. That's a strike on the outer third. You can see the Freedom are getting back to their patient approach. And also getting Sean Leland's pitch count up for his first 2 2/3 innings here. Righty rocks and his 3-1. Hits the mid again. Same spot, same pitch as the previous strike, and called the same. As it's now a full count with Andre. Leland gets the one he wants, and the payoff's on the way. Mercurio hits this hard down the right field line, but it's going to twist foul. Both of Andre's home runs this season, no doubt abouters to deep right, pulling the baseball with power. Had another example of that, but couldn't keep it fair. Still a 3-ball, 2-strike full count with 2 outs and nobody on. Long look in, and Leland will step off. He and Tyler Alamo could not come to a consensus. Now the righty gets the one he wants. Payoff on the way. Breaking ball rolled towards right field. Played on a backhand. Nice play by Micah Coffey. He will underhand flip to the pitcher, who was late getting to first base, but out will be the call. Mercurio stride for stride with Sean Leland. But a bang-bang play goes the way of the Bolts. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sean Leland, who has done a good job battening down the hatches after that 2 spot in the first. We move to the bottom side of inning number 3. 2-0 game. Freedom in front on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
It's not just a truck. It's a way of life. It's who you are. It's proud, free, wild. It's a brotherhood. The Brotherhood of Tacoma. For over 50 years, Toyota has built the best, most durable, go anywhere, do anything trucks money can buy. That's the Toyota Tacoma. The truck that feels like it was built for you, because it is. Built in the USA. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Find out more at your Toyota dealer or buy at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Bored? Looking for something different and exciting to do? Come to Full Throttle Indoor Karting and experience pure racing exhilaration. 40 miles per hour on huge indoor tracks. That'll do it. Full Throttle Indoor Karting has something for almost everyone. Check it out at GoFullThrottle.com. Come alone or bring your friends. With 2 locations, Springdale near Dave & Buster's and Florence just off the Turfway exit. We're close by. Full Throttle Indoor Karting. GoFullThrottle.com.
Right now at Fazoli's, get the $5 lunch. Pick 2 Fazoli's favorites, like our fettuccine Alfredo and a side Caesar salad. Or get lasagna with meat sauce and a slice of pepperoni pizza, plus a drink, all for $5. That's right, just $5. Choose from over 450 tasty combinations and get our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks when you dine in. Make plans to enjoy the $5 lunch at Fazoli's today. Fazoli's, life is better with breadsticks. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Still a 2-0 game. The Freedom lead as the Windy City Thunderbolts come to the plate for the 3rd time today. And they will send their 8-9-1 to face the right-hander Daniel Williams. He looked electric in his 2nd inning of work. Picked up his first 2 strikeouts. Pitched around to Tyler Alamo single to preserve the shutout through his first 2 innings. Micah Coffey is the first man in line for the Bolts, and the first pitch breaking ball scooped up as it bounced. 1-0. Coffey hitting just .220. Just his 27th game, 24th start with Windy City. The 1-0 pitch is going to even the count. Breaking ball's on the outside corner. The Thunderbolts only have 3 players who have played in at least 50 games in their batting order. A lot of roster turnover for a team that struggled offensively all season. Breaking ball could not check his swing. Dominic Longbucko says Coffey went around, so the count will be 1-2. Good back foot breaking ball there by Daniel Williams to get that check swing. Throwing a lot of off speed today. Now a 1-2 pitch. More off speed. The changeup misses down. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just Bryn Martinez, Tyler Alamo, and Tyler Straub have been here since the start of the season. 2-2. Line foul off the left side. The next best number of appearances for position players after those three is Randy Perez, who has appeared in 39 games for Windy City this season. 2-2 offering to Coffee. Swung on and missed. Daniel Williams continuing to rack up the strikeouts of late. 3 in his last 4 outs. 1 dead in the bottom of the third. So here comes that man, Tyler Straub. Still in the Freedom game notes is the last guy to have a 3-homer game against the Freedom. Did so last year. First pitch, hit hard, but foul. Past third. Very similar to Connor Crane, a guy with terrific pop and a very similar look. Not just in the way they wear their uniform, but the way they stand at the plate. Both dynamic 9-hole hitters. The fastball's too far in to even the count. 1-1 with Straub. Breaking balls down in the turf on the third offering. Williams trying to work down with the off speed. Always a good idea. We'll have to bring it up a little bit, however. 2-1. Lifted in the air towards right. Ricky Ramirez Jr. glancing at the Freedom bullpen, wall closing in on him, and it actually falls closer to Connor Crane, who is tracking it from first, but nobody able to make the play. Foul ball will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes as Straub walks back to the plate. Williams waiting. Now shaking. Acknowledges and rocks into the windup. 2-2 pitch to Straub. Don't know where it missed, but it's ball 3. Perhaps above the belt. So a full count to the 9-hole man with 1 out, nobody on. Payoff on the way. Line foul. Scattering some fans in the seats along that third base line. Been a tough season for Straub offensively. Just a .197 his batting average. He has homered once with 13 RBIs. Breaking balls served into left field on a line, but Isaac Bernard crashing in. Makes the catch. Turns Straub into out number 2. Good job by Daniel Williams. Winning the war in the full count. Having to throw a couple of strikes in that 3-2 sequence. But got the job done. L7 for out number 2 as the Windy City Thunderbolts roll their lineup card over. Back to Omar Obregon. Waving and missing at a first pitch breaking ball is the leadoff man, who was retired 6-3 back in the bottom of the first. Williams quickly working an 0-1, but missing down and away. Rinsky does a good job helping these pitchers work quickly by showing his pop time back to the pitcher, in and out of his mitt. So Williams can get rocking and rolling on the next pitch. The 1-1's not going to get the call on the outside corner. Strike zone starting to tighten up here in the early stages. Breaking balls popped up, shallow into center field. Andre Mercurio's got a beat on it. Couple of steps in and maybe a half step to his right. The all-world center fielder makes the play for out number 3. So the Freedom hold on to a 2-0 lead. They'll come back to the plate, sending Ramirez, Pintor, Bryant in the top of the 4th at Ozinga Field.
Substation 2 has been bringing Florence the freshest food at the lowest prices since 1981. You've tried the rest, now come taste the best fresh sliced sub sandwiches anywhere. Substation 2 was voted the best sub sandwich in Northern Kentucky by Northern Kentucky Magazine in 2016. Let Substation cater your next event. Give us a call at 859-371-9490 or come visit us at 7905 Dream Street in Florence. Substation 2, quality at a price you can afford.
Can't Can't carry a bowling ball in a plastic bag. Can't rub plastic bags together to make fire. Can't turn them into swim trunks. And you can't put plastic bags in your Rumpke recycling container. Visit Rumpke.com for recycling do's and don'ts. Learn more at Rumpke.com.
Make your recycling count. Rumpke.
This is Ryan Quarles, your Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture, here to remind you to buy Kentucky Proud at your local grocery, restaurant, and farmers market. When you buy Kentucky Proud, you're buying fresh, delicious foods for your family. And you're helping Kentucky farm families make a living. Ask for Kentucky Proud by name and look for Kentucky Proud products at kyproud.com. Buy Kentucky Proud.
Five, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Freedom. They lead the Bolts by 2-zip. Top 4. Sean Leland back on the bump for Windy City. Allowed both runs in the first, but has hung a pair of goose eggs since. Has only scattered 2 Freedom hits today, but trails by a pair. Ricky Ramirez Jr. in the box, and the first pitch to him. He once sends it screaming out of play. Behind home plate. Ricky appeared to injure himself after a mighty rip in his first at-bat today, but ultimately he's feeling better, staying in the game. He is 0 for 1 at the strikeout, however, as a breaking ball is going to miss down and away. Aaron Brody with you from Ozinga Field. Dennis Pelfrey mic'd up in that third base coach's box. The Freedom skipper wearing the wireless mic as Ricky goes after a breaking ball and fouls it off. Spinning it just outside the batter's box. Windy City with 1 error today. It helped the Freedom score 2 runs. Florence playing a clean game, each team with 2 hits, as a breaking ball is missed badly. Down on the turf. Two balls and 2 strikes to Ricky Ram. 2-2. Fastball and a late swing. Ricky with 2 strikeouts. You don't see that every day. Ricky, a very good contact hitter. Pound for pound, maybe the best hitter in this Freedom batting order. But a tough day so far. Facing Sean Leland, who will now face Luis Pintor with 1 out, nobody on. It's 5 strikeouts for the right-hander. Windy City does strike out the second most batters in all the Frontier League. They got passed yesterday, as an off-speed pitch will miss on the first offering to Luis for ball 1. The 1-0 bounces its way to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes on Luis. .538 strikeouts for Windy City. High drive off the bat of Luis Pintor. He got under this one. It's in left field. And tracking it is Tyler Straub, having to play some tricks. The wind wreaking havoc, but Straub able to make a late adjustment to his left to haul it in. 2 quick outs for Sean Leland, who looks more than comfortable. As Taylor Bryant digs in. First pitch to Bryant. Hit hard, but right at Bryn Martinez at short. Shortstop's up with it. On to first base. A 1-2-3 frame. And another quick mover. Played a 9-inning game in 2 hours and 11 minutes yesterday. We might be trying to beat that today. On to the bottom of the fourth. Score is 2-0. Freedom in front.
Points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
At Compass Self Storage, we make it easier. We understand that storing your belongings is not a luxury, but a necessity. We're a proven self-storage leader focused on providing you with a friendly, professional, and clean place to store your items. Whether your concern is price, size, availability, or security, there is no need to look anywhere else. We provide it all. Give us a call today at any of our locations in Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, or visit our webpage at compassselfstorage.com. Mention this ad and get your first month's rent for free.
Have you ever wondered what heaven tastes like? Today at the ballpark, we are giving you the opportunity to do just that. To delight your taste buds, we present Curd Town deep-fried cheese curds. These golden crispy morsels, with their gooey cheesy center, are the tasty treat that have all of the angels singing. After trying our delicious cheese curds, we can't promise you a halo, but we do guarantee a joyful stomach and a cheesy smile.
Check it out, the Freedom lead by 2. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Game 2 between your Freedom and the WIndy City Thunderbolts. Been Freedom so far. 2 first-inning runs, the difference in this one is. Another pitcher's duel is in the works. A 1-0 victory for the Bolts in yesterday's opener. Chris Washington with the complete game shutout. A couple of unearned runs for Sean Leland in this one. But a 2-0 game, the Freedom lead nonetheless. They won't complain. Florence trying to snap a 3-game losing skid in Game 2 with the Bolts today as a breaking ball misses upstairs on the first offering to Christian Funk, who's in the left-handed box to lead things off for the Bolts. The 1-0 popped up. Shallow in left center field. Austin Wobrock from short, ranging, and Willie Mays style. Wobrock makes the catch. How good is Austin Wobrock at short? He was the only guy that had a shot at that one. That was going to be a dying quail single for Funk if Wobrock couldn't get out there. It was hitting the perfect spot right in between left and center. So Austin, the only guy who had a chance, he made the Willie Mays over-the-shoulder catch for out number 1. Bryn Martinez in the box shows bunt, but will pull back as the breaking ball missed down low. Williams falling behind 1-0. Martinez 1 for 1 with a double, but he was picked off second by Ryan Rinsky. Inside out swing and a foul ball out of play. Going to even the sequence at ones with 1 out. WIndy City has been all pitching this season. 9th in batting average, runs, and homers in a 10-team Frontier League. So breaking ball is too far in for ball 2. But this guy Martinez, their best hitter. Him and Omar Obregon, their 2 best prospects offensively. 2-1 pitch, lined into center. Andre Mercurio, a late read, but more than enough time in left center. The captain of the outfield makes the catch. 2 more quick outs for Daniel Williams. The right-hander out of Thomas University has retired 7 straight Thunderbolts and is looking for a 3-up, 3-down frame as Chase Cockrell lays off high cheese for ball 1. Cockrell 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. The 1-0. Going to even the count. Williams shows that trusty 12-6 breaking ball. Gets it across the outer edge. Righty back to work, his 1-1 offering. Fouled out of play sharply, just above the Freedom first base dugout. One of just a couple ballparks in the Frontier League where the visitors set up on that first base side as the breaking ball bounces to the plate. Thinking off the top of my head, I think Schomburg might be the other. There is a question mark at the end of that statement. Breaking balls up and out. Now a full count with Cockrell. Tim Calderwood likes to listen to our games when he gets the opportunity. Maybe he can text in. Visitors on the first base side at Boomer Stadium. Fastball's too far in. It's going to be a 2-out walk. And the first of the day for Daniel Williams, who does not make a habit out of putting guys on base of free passes. He won his first 2 starts professionally with the Freedom without walking a guy. Did walk 3 in his last start, however, that was part of the reason that last start only went 4 1/3. Tyler Alamo getting a chance. He's 1 for 1 with a well-struck single up the gut. Williams will snap a throw to first base to check on the runner who just arrived at the bag, but Cockrell back safely. Williams ready, he's at the belt. Just misses the inside corner with the fastball. The 1-0 pitch. Soft serve into left field. Isaac Menard races in, slides, and won't play it. It's bouncing by him. Mercurio gets to it. Will spin and fire to second, but everybody's safe. Windy City with runners at second and third on a double by Tyler Alamo, who's got a single and a 2-bagger today. And Windy City with the tying runs in scoring position, but with 2 outs. Best opportunity for Windy City today. And it's yesterday's hero, Taisei Fukuhara, in the box. 0 for 1 at the pop out to third. And a breaking ball is going to stay high. 1-0. Williams right back to work. His 1-0 pitch fouled directly over the top of my dome. One ball, 1 strike on the Windy City center fielder. The 1-1 pitch, well played behind home plate. Breaking ball missed down, and Rinsky kept it in front. The 2-1 pitch from Williams, elevated and off the outside edge. 3 balls and 1 strike. Just needs to locate 1 more pitch, get 1 more out, and he's out of this jam. But he's behind 3-1 to a hitter sitting dead red on a fastball. Pitch on the way. It was the fastball, and Fukuhara fights it off with a defensive swing. Not the kind of cut Brian Smith is looking for in a 3-1 count, I'll assure you that. But more work to be done for Daniel Williams. It's just a full count now. So he looks in for the sign. Couple of shakes from the right-hander. Another shake, and now he acknowledges. He'll rocker step into the windup and the payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Taisei Fukuhara washed a fastball right on the outside edge. And Williams lives to tell the tale of that bottom of the 4th inning at Ozinga Field. That time, 2 guys were in scoring position with 2 outs. And he got the backwards K to escape the jam. On to the 5th, a 2-0 game. Freedom still in front on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Today's game is sponsored in part by Clark Dietrich Building Systems, a military-friendly employer. Clark Dietrich offers a comprehensive lineup of steel construction products and services across the United States and abroad. Using cold-formed steel, we manufacture innovative products for interior framing and finishing, exterior framing, floor and roof framing, as well as clips, connectors, metal lath, barrier mesh, and accessories. For more information, visit our website at www.clarkdietrich.com.
Bill Cunningham, the Great American for the Roar Insurance Agencies. Over the last many years, Alvin Roar at Roar Insurance Agency has handled all my personal and business needs. They are a large and growing national insurance business located right here in Greater Cincinnati. Call the Roar Agency today at 513-985-4200 or go to roarins.com. Call Alvin Roar. Call the Roar Agency today.
Who did the Florence Freedom turn to when it was time to upgrade their scoreboard? Atlantic Sign Company. Through their branding expertise, innovation, and passion, Atlantic Sign Company will help you identify your business to your customers in a way that will exceed your expectations. From concept to the completion, their team will be with you every step of the way. Your sign represents you, your company, and your brand. So go where the Florence Freedom went for their scoreboard. Atlantic Sign Company. Right-hander Daniel Williams emerges. A missed opportunity for the WIndy City Thunderbolts, who had the tying runs in scoring position, but Taisei Fukuhara strikes out looking to end the fourth and end the threat. So we move to the top of the fifth. Florence still in front, 2-0. And sending their 8-9 one-hitters to the plate, Rinsky, Crane, and that leadoff man, Bernard. Sean Leland back out for his fifth inning of work. Saved that 2-run first inning. He's been lights out today. The Freedom have not gotten a base hit since their second at bat. They had just one hit, leading to 2 runs in the first, 1 hit, no runs in the second. But since then, 2 3 up, 3 down innings. Ryan Rinsky makes his way to the right-handed box. Dennis Pelfrey back to the third base coach's box, and we'll pot up his mic as the fifth-year Freedom skipper is with us today here at Ozinga Field. First pitch on the way, a called strike on the outside edge. Rinsky behind in the count, 0-1. Leland into the windup, and his second offering is going to miss down and away. Both pitchers like to work fast. Here's the 1-1 off the outer edge. Rinsky 1 for 1 today. He's got the last Freedom single. Promptly stole second on a delay steal as well, so a good start for the Freedom catcher. He'll go after a fastball here and send it out of play over the top of the netting behind home plate. Count evens up at 2-2 to number 22. Ryan Rinsky. Leland into the windup, and Rinsky will fight off a 2-2 pitch. With the double from Tyler Alamo in the bottom of the fourth, Windy City now out-hitting the Freedom today, 3 knocks to 2. Righty deals. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Nasty pitch, dropped off the table. Rinsky couldn't touch it. Another strikeout for Leland. 6 of them. It was first 4 1/3. In steps Connor Crane. He was 0 for 1 with the K himself. Beautiful day for baseball here in Crestwood, Illinois. 74 degrees and sunny skies. Breaking ball stays too far in. Connor more than willing to wear that one. His feet never moved in the box, but the breaking ball snapped around the waist. Missed in for ball 1. But Leland rocking and firing the second pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Leland deals the 1-1.
Back up the middle and through into center field. Connor Crane's got his first hit of the day. Big aggressive round at first base. A one-out single. Rolls the lineup over as Isaac Bernard makes his way to home plate. In a 2-0 game. With a runner on base, the Freedom would love to add to their lead. Far from a comfortable lead on the road in hostile enemy territory. Florence needing a win to snap their 3-game losing streak. They've had just one other losing streak this season, but it was just last week. After the 3-game sweep of the Lake Erie Crushers, it was 4 straight losses, their longest losing streak of the season. Runner takes off on the first offering, but Bernard swinging away. Hit and run was on. And he fouls off the fastball. Crane will have to go back to first base as the count's 0-1 on Isaac. The Freedom snapped that 4-game skid with a 9-6 victory over the Evansville Otters on Friday at UC Health Stadium, but it was the visitors who would take the next 2 before Windy City grabbed the opener yesterday to hand Florence their 3rd straight loss. They've lost 7 of their last 8 here in game 2 with Windy City, but on top by 2. Line drive to left, but it's going to twist foul and out of play. Leland ahead of Bernard, 0-2. Righty gets the sign from Alamo, who will set up out, and he'll pick to first base, but Crane dives back. Leland sets at the chest, his 0-2 pitch, way outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now for the leadoff man. One, 2. Off the outside third, a good take. Did not miss by much, but Bernard knows the zone. As the count evens up. Righty readies again and will pick to first base again. Nothing doing. Crane does have good wheels. He will steal the bag. 10 stolen bases on the season. One of 3 guys to be at double digits. Right at 10. The leader, Andre Mercurio, with an even 20. Or excuse me, Luis Pintor with an even 20. Breaking ball stays too far inside. Bernard continuing to take pitches that are missing by a matter of millimeters, but living to tell the tale. Very disciplined hitter. He's in a full count. Payoff on the way and a line drive towards left center, but it's going to be an easy play for Tyler Straub. Crane taking off on the pitch. Will have to trot back to first, but he got a good view of that line drive to left center. Able to get back without a throw. Let's see if Austin Wobrock can do a little something with 2 outs. Help the Freedom threaten again here in the top of the 5th. Crane a big lead at first base. First pitch nearly hits the shoe tops of Austin Wobrock. Ball 1. Austin 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Quick move to first base, the A move. Crane back, no tag necessary. The 1-0 to Austin, brushes him back again. 2 misses off the inner edge. Sean Leland. Entered today with a 5.02 ERA. He's been much better than that. 2-0. Down and in. 3 balls and a strike to the Freedom shortstop. Righty sets at the chest. His 3-0 pitch taken for a called strike on the inner edge. Dennis Pelfrey not one to give the green light in 3-0s very often. And even if he did, these disciplined hitters for the Freedom are likely going to still lay off. 3-1. Crane takes off. On the move to second. Hose from Alamo is misplayed at short. Bryn Martinez couldn't glove it. That's going to be a stolen base for Connor Crane, his 11th of the season. Dennis Pelfrey putting it in his own hands. There will be a Freedom threat in this inning. Another insurance run in scoring position, but with 2 outs. The result of the pitch was strike 2 called to Wobrock. So it's a full count. Payoff on the way. Wobrock slices it foul at the third base side. Single scores a run. Leland leaning in for the sign. Still shaking, and Austin's going to call time. Righty gets the one he wants this time. Alamo will set up in. Another 3-2. Good breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7 for Sean Leland. Eliminates the Freedom threat in the top of the 5th. We move to the home side in a 2-run game. You're listening to Florence Freedom Baseball on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Are you craving the crispiness of Donato's pizza and the creaminess of Witt's custard? Visit a one-stop shop for both cravings in Independence, Kentucky. Haven't had the chance to try Witt's yet? Well, you're in luck. Stop by the First Baseline concessions and get a scoop of made fresh daily Witt's custard today. Donato's Pizza and Witt's Custard of Independence are proud supporters of Tasty Za, delicious desserts, and Florence Freedom Baseball. Hey Freedom fans, let's play a game of Did You Know, courtesy of Life Center. Did you know organ and tissue donation is life-saving and life-changing for thousands of people? How about that more than 600 people in greater Cincinnati are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant? You can change someone's life with a simple yes when you go to renew your driver's license or state ID. Say yes and register to be a donor. Visit lifepassidon.org for more information or to register online. Life, pass it on.
Chris Collinsworth here. Western and Southern can help you translate your financial needs. Start with a free, no-obligation insurance checkup. It doesn't take long, and it's a great way to find out how to protect your family's future. Talk to a financial translator today.
Call our Northern Kentucky office at 859-426-3300. That's 859-426-3300 for your free, no-obligation review.
Compensated endorser, Western and Southern Financial Group, Cincinnati, Ohio, R5-1307.
Daniel Williams has been sharp through his first 4 frames today. Nothing but zeros on the board for the WIndy City Thunderbolts, who are even in hits with the Freedom with 3 apiece. WIndy City's made the lone mistake defensively in this game, and it led to 2 runs. The difference in the ball game. 2-0 your Freedom lead. Trying to even the series before a day-night doubleheader completes the midweek 4-game set tomorrow. Justin Smith, the DH in the box, swinging away at a first pitch fastball and hitting a long way, but out of play off the left side. Aaron Brody with you from Ozinga Field in Crestwood, Illinois. Daniel Williams into the windup, his 0-1 pitch, make it 0-2. Justin Smith flinched, jumped back, with the inside strike awarded. Nothing but strikes to the DH, 0-2, and Williams rocking and firing. Breaking balls off the outer edge. Dan with 4 strikeouts, 1 walk over his first 4 frames. Good breaking ball, check swing, and yes, he did. No appeal necessary. Dominic Longbucko punches him out on the swing. So Smith retired. 5 Ks now for Daniel Williams as Micah Coffey strides to the left-handed box. Just another well-pitched affair on both sides. And a total of 3 runs scored in what constitutes as a game and a half. First pitch swinging and a foul ball out of play off the bat of Coffey. He'll fall behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, tempting but upstairs. Nobody tossing in the Freedom bullpen, but a couple of guys up stretching. Williams will have to finish the 5th to be win eligible. He'll get that opportunity, certainly appears, as the fastball finds the outside edge. 1-2. Dan's been living on the edges today. Always a good place for your strikes. 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Hooking foul. And this one's going to fall out of play. Williams can still pick his pitch. Way ahead 1-2 of Micah Coffey. So he retired with a strikeout. Back in the bottom of the 3rd. Breaking ball's been his out pitch today. Could see it here. Righty rocks in the windup, the 1-2. It was off speed, but it's down and away. Two balls and 2 strikes on the 8-hole hitter for Windy City. Pitch lined into left field, but Isaac Bernard's there, and he'll haul it in. 2 more quick outs for Daniel Williams. Freedom used 3 pitchers yesterday, but it wasn't because their starter wasn't showing life. Hayden Wheeler went the first 4, making his debut start, allowing just the solo shot to Taisei Fukuhara that ended up being the difference in the game. But today, Daniel Williams might try to finish this one as the first pitch fastball is fouled off behind home plate by Tyler Straub. As quick as he's working, and the way he's working the edges, I think he's just getting started today. Another good pitch, quickly 0-2. It's the changeup on the outer 3rd. Starting to mix in the straight change. Second time we've seen it in 4 pitches. Now the 0-2. Back to the breaking ball, but doesn't get the call. One ball and 2 strikes to Straub, who lined out to Isaac Bernard and left his last time up. Williams into the windup. He'll miss. The slide piece was outside. Daniel takes a little spin around the rubber. Quickly back on and back into the windup. 2-2s. Lifted in the air to center field. Andre breaking in. A lot of wind today, but not too much for Mercurio to size up. Another 1-2-3 frame for Daniel Williams. Making quick work of the Bolts in the bottom of the 5th. So we move to the 6th. A 2-run game at Ozinga Field. You belong at Citi. We are now hiring customer service agents to join the team at our Florence, Kentucky Customer Contact Center. Working at Citi certainly has its perks: tuition reimbursement, great pay, business casual dress code, and benefits day one. To discover a career at Citi and join our remarkable team, visit jobs.citi.com/Florence. That is jobs.citi.com/Florence. Citi is an equal opportunity employer.
Florence Freedom fans, Walt Kelsey here for Kelsey Chevrolet on Route 50 in Lawrenceburg, proud sponsor of your Florence Freedom. We're just 15 minutes from Florence. Take 275 west to the Lawrenceburg exit. We can handle all your automotive needs: sales, service, parts, and body shop. We are family owned and operated, and we offer a fresh approach. We'll treat you like family. Find new roads at kelseychev.com.
We are Kelsey Chevrolet, from our family to yours.
When your truck is broken down, where do you turn for extensive repairs at a reasonable cost? Look no further than Taylor Truck and Auto Repair. We pride ourselves on being the premier source for truck and auto servicing in the area. In addition to our quality work, we offer 24-hour road assistance and towing for large trucks and automobiles. We can also perform work on RVs. We're located 2 minutes off the Mount Zion Road or Richwood Road exits on Dixie Highway in Walton, Kentucky. Taylor Truck and Auto Repair. Call 859-918-6122.
New arm to take over for the WIndy City Thunderbolts as we break ground on inning number 6. Freedom leading WIndy City 2-0. It's Joel Toribio towing the slab for WIndy City now. Sean Leland's day comes to a close after 5 strong innings. He scattered 3 hits, allowed 2 runs with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. But he is a relief pitcher converting back to being a starter, so he only goes the first 5 today and looked good. Toribio is going to face the heart of the Freedom order, starting with Caleb Lopez, as a first pitch fastball is going to find the outer third for a called strike. Lopez will fall behind 0-1. Toribio, a big guy out there, good presence on the mound. 6'6", 190 pounds out of the Bronx. Fastball is fouled back to the screen. Lopez behind 0-2. Seen plenty of New York natives around the Frontier League this season. The Freedom just sent one of theirs to the Miami Marlins organization, Brian McKenna. 0-2 pitch to Lope. Breaking ball, he went after. Little flare, trouble in right center field. This one's going to get down and bounce off the heel of the glove of Chase Cockrell in right. That's going to allow Lopez to slide up 90 extra feet with a headfirst dive. Caleb's at second. Nobody out and a runner in scoring position. This is how threats get started. We'll see if WIndy City is going to charge an error on Cockrell that allowed Lopez to turn that single into a double. Indications right now are that it's just going to go down as a base hit. Scored a double for Lopez. We'll take that. Cleanup man Andre Mercurio in the left-handed box now. Small ball can give the Freedom a third insurance run here. Mercurio will lay down a bunt, a beauty on the third base side. Shedding the mask is Alamo, spinning and firing. What a play by the catcher to get Mercurio. Ended up on his backside after making the 360 toss to first base. Lopez does move up 90 precious feet to third. However, a fly ball could score him. And a good fly ball hitter making his way to home plate, Ricky Ramirez Jr. Ricky 0 for 2. He struck out twice facing Sean Leland. He's just trying to get under a pitch here. Infield will come in across the diamond for the Bolts. As Toribio sets at the chest, hikes the leg, and his first offering, Ricky smashes off the left side out of play for an early strike. Ricky entered today hitting .304. Freedom still with the second best team batting average in all of the Frontier League. .256 for Florence. Tall righty sets at the chest as 0-1. Called a strike on the inside edge. Quickly 0-2 to Ramirez, who's trying to avoid the hat trick today. Righty deals the 0-2. Breaking balls lifted in the air to center field. This has some carry, should do the trick. Under it is Fukuhara. Tagging is Caleb Lopez. The relay to home plate's not nearly in time. A moonshot just now landing as Lopez is already back in the Freedom dugout. A 3-0 game. The sac fly from Ramirez. Good work through the hand at an outside pitch. Hit it plenty deep to plate the run. Freedom aren't going to try to be flashy. If they get that first guy in the inning standing at second base, they will bunt and hit fly balls to score runs all day, and they just did again. Best small ball team in the Frontier League has added one to their ledger. Luis Pintor gets a breaking ball but lays off. Wise choice as it missed down and in. Trebio with a 2.17 ERA that just went up. Breaking ball is down and away again. 2-0 to Pintor. Righty entered at 2-1. This is his 24th appearance. He has spanned 29 and 2/3 innings with the 2 outs in this appearance. Opponent's hitting just 190 off this lanky right-hander who's got good stuff. His 2-0 offering to Pintor. A strike on the outside black. Went back to the fastball and spotted it right where he wanted, hitting the mitt of Tyler Alamo. Florence starting over with 2 outs, nobody on base, but leading now 3-0 in the top of the 6th. Righty deals the 2-1. Down and away. Just an hour and 37 minutes into this ball game, and in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. 3-1. Lined into the right center gap, but too much air. Chase Cockrell underneath. He'll make the catch. And that'll do it for the Freedom in the 6th, but they do add one more to their ledger. A leadoff double from Caleb Lopez paves the way to a sac bunt and a sacrifice fly as the Freedom now enjoy a 3-run lead, moving into the home half of the 6th on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
The exciting new 2018 Toyota Camry is here. With more power, more innovation, and the most advanced safety features standard. Camry's jaw-dropping designs include the premium XLE with everything at your command, and the sporty, aggressive XSE. 19-inch wheels, dual exhaust with quad chrome tips. The car you've been waiting for is here. For all Toyota offers, see your Toyota dealer or go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Why should you choose City Barbecue Catering?
I did a wedding tasting for City Barbecue Catering. Going with them for my wedding was a no-brainer. Their full-service catering left us with nothing to worry about. They took care of everything.
I fed 20 people, and man, people went to town on that beef brisket.
Thanks to the service and great food, this night was great.
The food was unbelievable. My fiance and I were so proud to serve this meal to our friends.
Visit one of City Barbecue's 5 area locations or order from the catering menu at citybbq.com.
BJ's Restaurant and Brew House has been serving up a one-of-a-kind brew house experience for 40 years. With over 120 menu items to choose from, featuring their California spin on Chicago-style deep dish pizza, specialty entrees, salads, loaded burgers, enlightened entrees, as well as the world-famous Pizookie dessert, and award-winning handcrafted beers, they obsess over bringing you nothing but good times. Don't wait. Come into BJ's Restaurant and Brew House today. The Freedom get their right-hander Daniel Williams one more run of insurance as he toes the slab. In the bottom of the 6th, it's a 3-0 game. Freedom in front on their way to snapping that 3-game losing skid here in Crestwood, Illinois. Aaron Brody with you from Ozinga Field. Taisei Fukuhara in the box to lead things off. As the fastball is going to miss down and away for ball 1. Freedom scoring 2 runs in their first at bat, 1 more in their last at bat in the 6th. Laying down a bunt. Push towards second. Lopez charges, bare hands, and will not throw it over to first in time. Element of surprise, and Obregon's aboard. It was Omar Obregon leading things off. Christian Funk will come to the plate. Nobody out, runner at first base. Funk's having a tough series. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts yesterday, 0 for 2 today. He's 0 for 6 in total. First pitch to him from Williams. A breaking ball right down Broadway, taken for a called strike. Williams has scattered 4 hits with 1 walk over his first 5 frames. Has 5 strikeouts today. And another good bender has him on the brink of strikeout number 6. 0-2 quickly to Funk, who will step out and readjust the batting gloves before digging back in the 0-2 abyss. Rinsky cycling through the signs. A couple of shakes from the righty, who's got a certain pitch in mind. Sets at the belt. 0-2. Raked foul over first. Pulling the outside pitch there was Christian Funk. Freedom have not rolled a ground ball double play yet today. Look for Williams to work down in search of one right here. Rinsky sets up out, 0-2 pitch. Rolled over towards first, but foul. Two-day games taking place today around the Frontier League. Your Freedom and the Evansville Otters on the road taking on the Joliet Slammers. Forget day games, morning games. Back foot breaking ball is too far in for ball 1. Christian Funk backed away. Checking on that Evansville-Joliet game. They are in the bottom of the 8th now. It was scoreless through the first 5. Now it's tied up at 1 at DuPage Medical Group Field. Williams sets his 1-2 pitch to Funk upstairs at the shoulders for ball 2. The Freedom will be sending a fruit basket over to the Joliet Slammers so they can take care of business, take the series with Evansville today. It was the Slammers who got a 7-4 victory last night to help the Freedom not lose any ground. They had over Evansville, 3 games up in the West despite their loss. Good breaking ball, swung on and missed. Funk, still in a funk. 0 for 3. This one's the whiff, and it brings up Bryn Martinez. 1 out and a runner at first base for the 3-hole man. Freedom finally retired Martinez for the first time in this series in the 4th. Now here's a hot shot past a diving Wobrock into left field, another base hit. So Martinez right back to work, continuing a terrific series offensively. 3 hits yesterday, 2 more today, 5 hits in total. And only 2 at-bats that have hurt his average, but even in one of those he reached yesterday on an error. So just the line out today, the only time he hasn't been on base. WIndy City taking on Florence here this week. A couple of singles in the inning have the Thunderbolts sitting pretty. Runners at first and second. Chase Cockrell, the new hitter. First pitch to him. A fastball in the outside corner. Williams deals the 0-1, gets a swing and a miss. Breaking ball did the trick. Thunderbolts showing their Get Loud graphic on their Jumbotron, so you hear all the daycare kids celebrating Daytime baseball screaming at the top of their lungs as a breaking ball misses down. 1-2. Not a bad idea on the waste pitch, but too far outside from the start to entice Cockrell. Righty sets in his 1-2. Must have missed above the belt. Had plenty of plate. Tell you one thing for sure, Cockrell was not expecting a fastball. He flinched, but lives to tell the tale. Back in the box, it's 2-2. Williams readies. And the pitch. Lined into left center field. This one's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Mercurio spins and fires to second. Nice play, holding Cockrell to a single. But Windy City is on the board. A shutout, no more. Score 3-1 with the tying runs on base at the corners for Tyler Alamo, who's got 2 hits today. Windy City has earned it in this frame. 3 singles and 4 batters. First pitch to Alamo. Good breaking ball, check, swing, and he went around too far. Breaking ball swung on and missed on pitch number 2. Back-to-back Uncle Chucks for Daniel Williams. Alamo with a single and a double. 2 for 2. But down 0-2, and the pitch rolled over to third. Charging in is Bryant. He will throw to first base and get the out. Bryn Martinez scores from third. It's a 1-run game at 3-2 with the tying run. And Chase Cockrell now standing at second with 2 dead. Thought initially Bryant might try to throw home as the runner broke on contact. Bryant racing in. Chose to get the sure out, concede the run. And Dennis Pelfrey out to make a pitching change. Daniel Williams in line for the win, but he'll need some help in relief. Florence will need 1 more out to escape this 2-run bottom of the 6th with their 3-2 lead still intact. Back with the stats and info on the incoming hurler when we come back to Ozinga Field. You're listening to Florence Freedom Baseball on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
At Mount St. Joseph University, we inspire students to think beyond the classroom and redraw the bounds of what's possible for their future. Students are prepared for what it takes to succeed in their careers and in life. Nearly 99% of those who earn a degree from the Mount are employed, going to grad school, or volunteering within 6 months of graduating. This reflects the career certainty that comes from an education at the Mount. Connect with us today by visiting msj.edu.
Nothing like Chick-fil-A Chicken Minis to start my day off, right? The food is always hot and served with a smile.
I love Chick-fil-A breakfast, served daily until 10:30 a.m.
I spend my mornings at Chick-fil-A and my nights with the Florence Freedom for the perfect summer day. Let freedom ring.
Chick-fil-A Fort Wright, Houston Road, and Mall Road are proud to sponsor Florence Freedom Baseball this season. So come on in today. Quit stalling.
Looking for a career change? Opportunities knocking. Beckfield College can guide you into a career direction including healthcare, nursing. You can even get your business degree. Call Beckfield today and train to get the skills you need to be a medical assistant, LPN, RN, BSN, or get on the path to a business career. Opportunity is knocking. Classes start soon. Get to beckfield.edu or call 866-961-9393. That's 866-961-9393.
On in relief, in back-to-back days will be the southpaw Chris Irwin, who inherits a runner at second, 2 outs in a 2-run bottom of the 6th for the Windy City Thunderbolts, who have pulled within 1 on the scoreboard, 3-2 here at Ozinga Field. The Freedom had just earned their 3rd run of the day and their last at bat in the top of the 6th. Good thing they did. That's why they still have a lead. Windy City's brought their sticks to the plate here in the 6th frame. 3 singles off Daniel Williams and a productive bounce out to 3rd have them on the doorstep of tying this game up. Chase Cockrell standing at 2nd after his single. He advanced on the 5-3 putout that plated a run off the bat of Tyler Alamo, so Taisei Fukuhara in the box as Irwin misses down with a fastball, falling behind 1-0. With a tremendous scoreless 8th yesterday, Irwin got the ERA from 10 down to 6.75. He's only spanned 2 2/3 innings. This is his 4th appearance since signing with the Freedom last with Sussex County in the Can-Am League. Fastball paints the outside black, evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. To the Windy City center fielder, just 1 out to find. But the pressure starting to mount. So we close in on the late stages. Breaking to the bag at 2nd, behind the runner is Wobrock, and Irwin will just step off. Irwin has not walked a batter. He has struck out 4 in his first 2 2/3. Here's a breaking ball, devastating breaker, swung on and missed. 1-2 now on Fukuhara. Lefty nods in agreement with Ryan Rinsky, who sets up out. The 1-2 pitch, rolled over foul. A chopper. Still 1-2. Irwin, 6 foot, 170 pounds, out of Grayson, Georgia. A rookie 1. The 1-2. Breaking ball does not get the call on the outside edge. Rinsky left it there for a moment, but it will be 2-2. Deuces all over the board. Irwin sets at the belt. His 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball rolled over to right field and through, a base hit. They're going to wave Cockrell home. Ricky with the hose cut off, and we are tied up. 3 apiece. Taisei Fukuhara comes through with an RBI single. Crane was the relay man, the first baseman. It was in and out of his mitt. He never even threw it the rest of the way home as Cockrell slid in feet first. Just like that, a brand new ball game. Windy City has fought back from down 3 to even at 3 with 1 out to play with here in the bottom of the 6th. Justin Smith, the new hitter, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Irwin goes fastball, but it's off the outer edge. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there on the inside corner. 2-seam fastball, snap back across the black. One misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike to the DH Smith. Irwin deals. Late swing on the cheese. Deuces all over the board again. Go ahead run standing at first base in Taisei Fukuhara, who just singled to tie it. Irwin ready is at the belt. Lefty deals. Fastball got him swinging. Smith down on strikes. It's the hat trick for him, but Windy City gets the job done in inning number 6. They have fought back to tie it. Florence will try to take their 2nd lead today in the top of inning number 7. Next on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hobart, president of Dick's Sporting Goods. I know personally how important sports are to our kids. That's why we've been working hard to make it easier for them to play. I invite you to come into our stores or shop us online. You won't believe all the changes that we've made at Dick's. We have more baseball and softball gear than ever before, an incredible selection of top running shoes, and we've got the hottest clubs in golf like the Callaway Epic Flash and TaylorMade M5 and M6. Stop into Dick's today to see all of the great changes we've made.
Let's see, banks that have come and gone since 1904. Well, I know one that's not. There are a number of reasons why Stockyards Bank continues doing business today. Some of it's about sticking to the things that got them here, like personal service, banking the way it used to be. And still, they fit quite nicely in today's world. They don't charge you to use any ATMs anywhere. And if your phone's on, they're open. Get to know more about them at syb.com. Stockyards Bank and Trust Company. Trusted relationships from a trusted partner. Member FDIC.
Taylor Truck and Auto Repair, servicing all your local automotive and towing needs. 24-hour roadside and towing assistance are available. AAA accredited, family owned and operated. We'll even throw in a 10% labor discount for active military and veterans. 151 Dozier Drive in Walton, Kentucky. Call 859-918-6122. That's 859-918-6122.
After a strong start today, the outcome of this game 2 starting to get a little bit blurry. 3-3, knotted up, top 7. Bolts and Freedom in game 2 of their 4-game midweek set. Taylor Bryant in the box, 7-8-9 due up to face Joel Toribio, who's on in his second inning of relief, but misses down and in with the fastball to start Bryant. 1-0. Taylor 0 for 2 today, struck out once, grounded out to short once. Always big to get the leadoff guy on, set the tone in a new inning, particularly after you just lost your 3-run lead. Fastballs in the turf and outside. Bryant not enticed by that. Most prolific Freedom hitter at work and walks is ahead 2-0. .38 base on balls this season for Taylor Bryant, who's all the way back in the right-handed box. His cleat on the back stripe. 2-0. Fastballs across, 2-1. Taylor, like Caleb Lopez in his second stint with the Freedom, coming over after an affiliated career in the St. Louis Cardinals organization. Two guys came hand in hand to Florence in June of last year. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Toribio listed at just 190 pounds with that 6'6" frame. Very tall and very thin out there on the bump. Righty always works from the stretch. He is set up against his chest, and his 2-2 pitch to Taylor Bryant is at the shins for ball 3. Three runs scoring on back-to-back at bats for the Windy City Thunderbolts in that 6th. 2 of the 3 singles of the RBI variety. One productive ground out to third in the mix. Devastating inside fastball swung on and missed as Bryant ends up on his knees in the batter's box. Second time he's K'd today. Brings up Ryan Rinsky. Florence got to come up with another one of those body blows after Windy City landed a haymaker in their last at bat. All Florence in the early goings. 2 in the first, 1 more for good measure in the 6th. 5 straight goose eggs put on the board for Daniel Williams, but it all changed in inning number 6. Breaking ball on the first pitch to Rinsky, crosses on the inside edge. Catcher falls behind 0-1. Connor Crane waiting on deck. Love to see him get an opportunity with somebody standing on base. The 0-1, called strike 2. The fastball had the outer third. Righty sets. His 0-2 pitch. Dribbled foul off the third base side. All 3 runs charged to Daniel Williams to complete his line today. 1 out shy of a quality start. 5 2/3 innings for the right-hander. 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. And no longer can he win. Good take from Rinsky on a low fastball. First ball of the sequence. Counts 1-2. Chris Irwin taking over the southpaw for Williams in the bottom of the 6th inning, allowed the RBI knock that tied it for striking out. Final out of the 3rd, or the frame. Fastball's too far in, and beans Rinsky. That'll work. In a 2-strike count, Rinsky wears a pitch. Team player takes first base. And the Freedom will have somebody on for their RBI leader, Connor Crane. We've got a single. His last time up, he's 1 for 2, and he is the best RBI producer the Freedom have to offer, with 43 runs batted in his 2nd season with the club. Good day for the on-base percentage for the catcher Ryan Rinsky, a single and a hit batter in 3 at-bats. Toribio sets. Fastball's too tight for ball 1. It was Toribio who allowed that insurance run at the time for the Freedom in the 6th. Ricky Ramirez Jr. plating the run with a sacrifice fly. The 1-0 to Crane. Rushes him back again. Trying to command that inner half. Was missed too far in on back-to-back. Should be a good pitch to Connor here. And a 2-0 count. Righty sets and deals. Fastball was taken at the knees for a called strike. Alamo sets up out for the 2-1. Here it is. Down and in. Missed a spot. And will not get the call. 3-1. Crane way ahead, and another good hitter's count. Connor with 7 multi-hit games this season. A base knock here could give him 8. Fastball is taken for a called strike. Crane yet to offer in a 3-2. 1 out. Ryan Rinsky at first base in a 3-3 game, top 7. Toribio sets at the chest, slide steps, Rinsky takes off. Crane swings away and fouls it off his foot. Windy City now out hitting the Freedom for the 2nd time in his mini games. 7 knocks to 4. Got 4 singles in that 3-run 6th. Toribio picks out the one he wants. His payoff on the way. Called strike 3. Crane, a backwards K. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Toribio, who's trying to pitch around that hit by pitch. As Isaac Bernard comes to the plate with 2 dead. Alamo will set up out for the first offering to Bernard. It was out, but too far. Isaac singled to start the ball game, came around to score in that first, 0 for 2 since, but did piece up the baseball on a line to left his last time up. Got nothing to show for it. Righty deals. Way up and out. 2 balls, no strikes. Toribio's gone a little bit wild, but has done a good job fighting back after falling behind a couple of times in this frame. His pitching coach will be out to have a chat with him. So for the first time today and the first time in this series, I'll welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Ozinga Field. Glad you could join us today. Really important Freedom find a way to win this one, taking on the third-place team in the East Division, a team that's 1-0 in series against the Freedom this season. How about the way the schedule broke down? It was just Lake Erie, Evansville, and Windy City to even take one series from the Freedom in the first half of the season. It's those 3 teams lined up back to back to back over the last week. Redemption week. Call it redemption week and a half for the Freedom. Got out to an early 3-0 lead today, but have seen the home team tie it. Trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Lake Erie and Evansville have already maintained their perfect record in series against the Freedom this season, taking their 3-game tilt in the second half of the season. Windy City trying to put themselves in the driver's seat to do the same with the win today. Fastball's off the plate. Tyler Alamo looked back at Dominic Longbucko like, did you see that pitch? Were you ready? Where did it miss? Nonetheless, it's a 3-0 count. Will Bernard get the green light? With 2 outs and Rinsky at first base in a 3-3 game. About to find out. He did not, and he takes it for ball 4. Again, the ball looked to have the heart of the plate, but it was a little bit below the knees. Alamo will plead his case. Longbucko not trying to hear any of it. And emerging from the Windy City third base dugout is their manager, Brian Smith, who is about to make a pitching change as the Windy City Thunderbolts see 2 Freedom men on base in a 3-3 game. There are 2 outs here in this top of the 7th, but it's going to require a couple of arms to find that third out of the frame. Back with the stats and info on the incoming hurler when we come back to Ozinga Field. You're listening to Florence Freedom Baseball, presented by Titan Mechanical Solutions.
Toyota is making a difference right here in America, investing $23 billion, helping create over 470,000 jobs, building over 25 million vehicles here, including Toyota Camry, America's best-selling car, one of 11 different Toyotas built in the USA, with Toyota Care 2-year no-cost maintenance included. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This is Ryan Quarles, your Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture, here to remind you to buy Kentucky Proud at your local grocery, restaurant, and farmer's market. When you buy Kentucky Proud, you're buying fresh, delicious foods for your family. And you're helping Kentucky farm families make a living. Ask for Kentucky Proud by name and look for Kentucky Proud products at kyproud.com. Buy Kentucky Proud.
White Castle asks, do you like deals? Do you like cheesy sliders? Well, how about deals and cheesy sliders? Because for your limited time delight, the Castle's got 2 cheese slider deals. The $4.99 combo meal for you and the shareable $7.99 sack of 10 for your crew. Try them with any cheese you please, like fiery ghost pepper. Yep, it's back. White Castle. Now that's a bold move. While supplies last, tax extra.
Right-hander Connor Mays gets the call from the bullpen. Mays, in his second season with the Windy City Thunderbolts, stands at 6'3", 235 pounds, out of the Hills, Texas. And last, before coming to Crestwood, Illinois, an affiliated player in the Kansas City Royals organization. Ascended as high as their rookie affiliate before coming over to Windy City in 2018. He's squaring off with Austin Wobrock. 1 out to find in the top of the 7th, tied up at 3, but the Freedom with runners at first and second. Pitch on the way to Wobrock. The first offering, a good breaking ball, crosses on the inside edge for a called strike. It's 0-1 to the Freedom 2-hole hitter. Ryan Rinsky got hit by a pitch from Joel Toribio with one out in this frame. And after the second out was recorded, Isaac Bernard worked a walk. The 0-1 from Mays. Fastball brushes Wobrock back. Leaving the count 1-1 strike. Mays with a 3.54 ERA as Wobrock grew impatient, called time as Mays leans in and is struggling to come to a consensus with his catcher Tyler Alamo. Now the righty will acknowledge. Mays sets at the belt as 1-1 pitch, lined and into center field, a base hit. Scoring is Ryan Rinsky. Throw to the plate is on the money but misplayed, a bouncer. The Freedom have regained the lead, 4-3. Austin Wobrock coming through with 2 outs, another clutch single. The veteran Wobrock continuing his best offensive season. The RBI single, he took second on the throw to the plate. Runners now at second and third as Mays came in search of 1 out, but allowed 1 run. That run will be charged to Toribio, whose line still cannot be closed with Bernard at third base. Caleb Lopez up now. Chance to really make it hurt as a breaking ball misses down and away. Good start. The 1-0. Dangerous pitch, breaking ball of the wild variety. Tyler Alamo throwing his big frame in front of it to keep it from squirting to the backstop. Florence able to come up with the body blow of their own right after the haymaker from Windy City in the bottom of the 6th. Not done yet. 2-minute scoring position, the 2-0. Called a strike. Mays deals the 2-1, but it's below the knees. 3 balls and 1 strike to Caleb Lopez, and you got to be careful with what you go to here. Caleb's had the best series of any Freedom player offensively. 2 hits yesterday, already 2 more hits today. Here's the 3-1. Tapped foul behind home plate. Now to have a chat with Mays is the catcher, Alamo. Who says you're 1 pitch away, man. But it's a very important pitch to a very good hitter. Lopez back in the box. Mays gets the sign and sets. Payoff pitch on the way. Rolled to short. Martinez in front. On to first and in time. So the Freedom will have to settle for the Austin Wobrock RBI single, but it does push them in front again. The second Freedom lead is 4-3. Time to stretch at Ozinga Field in Crestwood, Illinois. You're listening to Florence Freedom Baseball presented by Titan Mechanical Solutions.
Bored? Looking for something different and exciting to do? Come to Full Throttle Indoor Karting and experience pure racing exhilaration. 40 miles per hour on huge indoor tracks. That'll do it. Full Throttle Indoor Karting has something for almost everyone. Check it out at GoFullThrottle.com. Come alone or bring your friends. With 2 locations, Springdale near Dave & Buster's and Florence just off the Turfway exit. We're close by. Full Throttle Indoor Karting. GoFullThrottle.com.
Substation 2 has been bringing Florence the freshest food at the lowest prices since 1981. You've tried the rest, now come taste the best fresh sliced sub sandwiches anywhere. Substation 2 was voted the best sub sandwich in Northern Kentucky by Northern Kentucky Magazine in 2016. Let Substation cater your next event. Give us a call at 859-371-9490 or come visit us at 7905 Dream Street in Florence. Substation 2. Quality at a price you can afford.
Can't carry a bowling ball in a plastic bag. Can't rub plastic bags together to make fire. Can't turn them into swim trunks. And you can't put plastic bags in your Rumpke recycling container. Visit Rumpke.com for recycling do's and don'ts. Learn more at Rumpke.com.
Make your recycling count. Rumpke.
Making his Freedom debut in the bottom of the 7th will be the freshly signed right-hander who profiles as a closer, particularly with Jonathan Tripp about to make the transition to the starting rotation. Hunter Robichaux, for the first time, about to throw out a pro pitch as a member of the Florence Freedom. Another Texas native out of South Lake, Texas. And a big dude at 6'4", 205 pounds. Him and Mike Castellani have something in common. They both pitched collegiately at Bucknell University. Robichaux, a rookie 1. Freedom in front of the Thunderbolts 4-3. Rallying to answer the bell after WIndy City came up with 4 singles and 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to knot the score at 3. Florence jumped right back in front thanks to a clutch 2-out single from Austin Wobrock to right. Scored Ryan Rinsky, who wore a pitch in a 2-strike count to start the threat. Robichaux has a full windup. He's into it. And he will paint the outside corner with a first pitch fastball. His first Freedom offering on the black. It's 0-1. Micah Coffey, the hitter. 8-hole man for the WIndy City Thunderbolts, who will be 8-9-1. Here in the bottom of inning number 7. Fastball shot foul the other way. Quickly 0-2 is Robichaux. Pushes Coffey to the brink. Just signed official yesterday morning, this Hunter Robichaux. Met the team here in Crestwood, Illinois. Righty rocks into the windup, his 0-2 pitch. Tapped weakly towards second. Lopez a long run. He'll glove, flip to first. In time, what a play. 1 away. Connor Crane, the good stretch. Caleb Lopez, the great athleticism. On display again. What a week to be Caleb Lopez, featured on the Sports Center Twitter account. The clean double play that him and Austin Wobrock turned in that Evansville Otters finale. And this one, just as fancy. Tyler Straub in the box, swinging away at a first pitch fastball and hitting it hard to left center, but Isaac Bernard underneath in the power alley makes the running catch. 2 quick outs for Hunter Robichaux, who's trying to work a clean 1-2-3 frame in his first Freedom inning. Back to the top and Omar Obregon. Robichaux deals and paints the outside black again. Robichaux rocking the knee-high solid red socks into the windup. Slider misses. Pats himself on the chest, says, my bad, Rinsky. Knew he missed the handle on that one. Counts 1-1 with Obregon, who singled his last time up as part of that 4-single 3-run sixth. Now we'll foul away a fastball right back to the screen, falling further behind 1-2. Freedom bullpen quiet. Robichaux will go more than one. The 1-2. Grounded to second. Caleb Lopez, an easy play. He can make the fancy one and the routine play, and did both in this bottom of the seventh. A 1-2-3 frame for Hunter Robichaux, who looks good in the midst of his Freedom debut. It's a one-run game. Freedom lead at 4-3. Back to the plate, top 8 when we come back to Ozinga Field on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Cunningham, the Great American for the Roar Insurance Agencies. Over the last many years, Alvin Roar at Roar Insurance Agency has handled all my personal and business needs. They are a large and growing national insurance business located right here in Greater Cincinnati. Call the Roar Agency today at 513-985-4200 or go to roarins.com. Call Alvin Roar. Call the Roar Agency today.
At Compass Self Storage, we make it easier. We understand that storing your belongings is not a luxury, but a necessity. We're a proven self-storage leader focused on providing you with a friendly, professional, and clean place to store your items. Whether your concern is price, size, availability, or security, there is no need to look anywhere else. We provide it all. Give us a call today at any of our locations in Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, or visit our webpage at compassselfstorage.com. Mention this ad and get your first month's rent for free.
Taylor Truck and Auto Repair, servicing all your local automotive and towing needs. 24-hour roadside and towing assistance are available. AAA accredited, family owned and operated. We'll even throw in a 10% labor discount for active military and veterans. 151 Dozier Drive in Walton, Kentucky. Call 859-918-6122. That's 859-918-6122.
Back out for more is the right-hander Connor Mays, who took over for Joel Toribio with one out to find in the visitor side of the seventh, but coughed up the even 3-3 game, allowing a clutch 2-out RBI single from Austin Wobrock. That run charged to Joel Toribio, however, who finished with 1 2/3 innings of relief, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. In the box to start things for the Freedom in the 8th, their cleanup man, Andre Mercurio, who laid off a high first pitch fastball. The right decision. Second pitch at the knees and on the inside corner for a called strike. Mercurio laid down a sacrifice bunt, helping the Freedom add to what at the time was a 2-0 lead. Here's a bunt. This one's for a base hit. It's on the third base side, and it will be a base hit bunt. Christian Funk could only go bare hand, but he couldn't make the play. That is a base hit every time. Andre Mercurio will always take advantage when third basemen play deep, don't respect his speed and ability to lay one down. Cannot be confused by the fact he hits in the cleanup spot. Just like that, the Freedom have another insurance run on base with nobody out. Good start to the 8th inning as Ricky Ramirez Jr. digs in. It was his sacrifice fly that gave the Freedom the 3-0 lead after the Andre Mercurio sacrifice bunt. Caleb Lopez doubled to start that rally. Breaking balls down in the turf. Ricky able to lay off. Counts 1-0 on Ramirez. Mays sets at the belt, but will pick to first base. Mercurio back without a tag. Just a one-run game, 4-3, the Freedom lead in the late stages. Tap towards first on a breaking ball, but foul. Counts 1-1. Two hours and 25 minutes into this one, so it won't be played quicker than yesterday's 1-0 opener. Still well below the 3-hour mark, a rarity for Freedom baseball games this season. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed. Still some work to be done in this one, so we're not done yet. But barring a catastrophe on either side, should get this one in under 3 today. Mercurio off to a decent lead at first base, and he'll be checked on because of it. Back again, no issues. Ricky looking for his first base hit. Has the sac fly, but 2 strikeouts around it. The 1-2 pitch rolled over towards first, but foul. 1-2. The RBI for Ricky on the sacrifice fly in the 6th, his 38th run batted in this season. Austin Wobrock's clutch 2-out RBI single gave him an even 30 on the year. The 1-2 sprayed the other way and foul. Just to the left of that stripe in left. Still a 1-2 count with the Freedom 5-hole hitter Ramirez. Tomorrow we will have a true day-night doubleheader on Getaway Day between the Freedom and Bolts. A 4-game series will wrap at 10:35 a.m. first pitch of Game 1. We'll make it 3 straight of those for coming back to the field for a 7:05 first pitch in the finale. All those times Central Time. Breaking ball, good pitch, swung on and missed. Ricky has the hat trick. Out number 1 in the 8th brings up Luis Pintor. Mercurio still standing at first base. Connor May's done a good job holding him over there. But Mercurio with 10 stolen bases on the season. Thinking he might be on the go here soon. First pitch on the way to Luis Pintor. Luis showed bunt, pulled back. Watch the breaking ball miss outside. Mays leans in, gets the one he wants. And is 1-0. Scooped up on a backhand, but now it's out of the glove. Mercurio a late break to second, and he's safe with a head-first dive. Tremendous dirt ball read. If Alamo was able to come up with that one the first time, he has the out at second. But as he pounced, the ball fell out of his mitt, and that cost him. Still put the throw on the money and made it a close play. But Mercurio too quick. So the Freedom have another man in scoring position with 1 out. And the count's 2-0 on Pintor. Mercurio's trying to steal third. It's a hit and run. Bouncer to short. Fielded by Bryn Martinez. He'll throw on the run to get Luis. Mercurio an aggressive round at third base, but as you heard Dennis Pelfrey, he wanted him to stay right there at third. And he will with 2 outs for Taylor Bryant.
Oh, baby.
Pelf, the great color guy. Connor Mays is in the windup with Mercurio at third base, and he bounces a breaking ball. Count is 1-0.
Think you can do it? Think you can do it? Go home. Try to get that timing down. If it gets to like, I don't know, 2-1, or maybe 2-0, yeah.
We might have Andre Mercurio about to steal home after he gets his timing on this offering from Connor Mays. A fastball is fouled back to the screen. We'll have to do it before Taylor Bryant either gets a base hit to score him or does something to record the third out.
A little early.
I think they might try it. It is a luxury afforded by pitchers who work from the windup with men at third base. Mercurio off to a walking lead as Mays gets the sign. Andre will not go on this pitch. Bryant rather, fouls it back off the screen. Count is 1-2.
I think you can too. Tough.
This is why you got to mic up managers. 1-2 to Bryant. Breaking balls low and away for ball 2.
Perfect. They can't throw and get you. We tried to, but.
Mays off the rubber. Staring at Andre, who's been off to a big lead at third base on every pitch. Now he's back on the slab. He'll rock into the windup, and his 2-2 offering to Taylor Bryant. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. So Mercurio never did bolt home, but the Freedom will hold on to a 4-3 lead as we move to the bottom of the 8th in Crestwood, Illinois. You're listening to Florence Freedom Baseball on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hobart, president of Dick's Sporting Goods. I know personally how important sports are to our kids. That's why we've been working hard to make it easier for them to play. I invite you to come into our stores or shop us online. You won't believe all the changes that we've made at Dick's. We have more baseball and softball gear than ever before, an incredible selection of top running shoes, and we've got the hottest clubs in golf like the Callaway Epic Flash and TaylorMade M5 and M6. Stop into Dick's today to see all of the great changes we've made.
This is Ryan Quarles, your Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture, here to remind you to buy Kentucky Proud at your local grocery, restaurant, and farmers market. When you buy Kentucky Proud, you're buying fresh, delicious foods for your family. And you're helping Kentucky farm families make a living. Ask for Kentucky Proud by name and look for Kentucky Proud products at kyproud.com. Buy Kentucky Proud.
This summer, the Frontier League heads to the Big Apple as its brightest stars battle the Can-Am League's finest in the historic first-ever Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Celebration. It's July 9th and 10th in beautiful Rockland County, nestled in New York City's suburbs. Slide to rocklandboulders.com for tickets and lodging information to see the best baseball stars shine in New York. Again, visit rocklandboulders.com and show support for your team in this Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Game.
The debut appearance continues for Hunter Robichaux, who's about to toe the rubber in the bottom of the 8th for his second inning of work. Freedom in front of the WIndy City Thunderbolts, 4-3. Aaron Brody with you from Ozinga Field. Florence trying to even this series at 1 game apiece before a double dip tomorrow on getaway day. This game took an eventful turn in the middle of the late innings. An early 2-0 shutout for the Freedom until the 6th. First man Robichaux will face is Christian Funk, the 2-hole man, who is still hitless in the series, but ahead in the count 1-0 as the fastball missed outside. The 1-0 from the righty Robichaux pulls the string, gets a big whiff. 1 ball, 1 strike on Christian Funk. More on the numbers for Funk in this so far 2-game series. 5 strikeouts and 0 for 7. The 1-1. Breaking balls hit hard down the right field line, but foul. It seems like Funk has gotten himself behind in the count with great regularity. Always difficult when the pitcher has the advantage, can pick their pitch, and that has been the case time and time again with him in there. A 1-2. Good pitch from Robichaux. Hard slider, misses down and in. Good pitch, but a better take to lay off. Righty rocks into the windup, and his 2-2 is going to miss out. A full count with Christian Funk. Robichaux gets the one he wants, his payoff. Will miss above the belt. Funk's on base. He worked a walk. And he does so to start the bottom of the 8th. An auspicious start for the Freedom. The tying run aboard, nobody out. And the man who is in direct contrast to Christian Funk stepping in, Bryn Martinez, only one time in this series hasn't reached base. And that was when he lined out to center field earlier today. First time we've seen Robichaux from the stretch. Back throw to first, but not in time. Fastball missed too far in. It's 1-0 to Bryn Martinez. Bryn just a homer shy of the cycle in this series. Got a triple and a double yesterday. Doubled again once today. Has a pair of singles. The 1-0. Tap towards first, but foul. And out of play. Windy City out hitting the Freedom 7 knocks to 6, but the Freedom leading 4 runs to 3. Only Windy City's made an error. They've made 1. 1-1 pitch. Good off speed, swung on and missed. Righty with the glove tucked under his chest as he leans in for the sign. Gets the one he wants from Runsky. Will set up in. The 1-2 pitch was out and just off the outside corner. Robichaux sets at the ear. Breaking balls lifted out of play off the left side. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes to the 3-hole man, Bryn Martinez. Nobody out. Christian Funk at first. Late stages of game number 2, bottom of the 8th. Robichaux deals. Chasing a high fastball was Martinez, who swung at ball 3, fouled it straight back. Still an even 2-2 count. Bit of unfortunate news to break. The Evansville Otters took a 3-1 win over Joliet today in a good game at DuPage Medical Group Field. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Martinez down on strikes. Nasty stuff from Hunter Robichaux for the first out of the frame. This has been the problem spot of the Windy City batting order. Not surprisingly, it's the heart of their order. But they've been swinging the big sticks in this one. Chase Cockrell with an RBI single and a walk on his ledger. First pitch breaking balls way outside the left-handed batter's box. Rinsky had to dive to squeeze it. Righty working on the third base side of the rubber. Goes 1-0. Little bleeder into right field. This is going to fall in front of Ricky Ramirez Jr., who will throw it to second, but safe everywhere are the Thunderbolts, who have 2 men on in a 1-run game with just 1 out in the 8th. Ryan Rinsky out to calm his relief pitcher down. Nothing doing in the Freedom bullpen. A couple of guys stretching their legs. That's because somebody's already gotten hot before the inning. And it's that dominant lefty Carl Craigie to take over for the Freedom in a 1-run game. No time like the present to bring in the guy with the sub-1 ERA. He will inherit runners at first and second and 1 out when we come back to Ozinga Field on the Freedom Broadcasting Network. Who did the Florence Freedom turn to when it was time to upgrade their scoreboard? Atlantic Sign Company. Through their branding expertise, innovation, and passion, Atlantic Sign Company will help you identify your business to your customers in a way that will exceed your expectations. From concept to the completion, their team will be with you every step of the way. Your sign represents you, your company, and your brand. So go where the Florence Freedom went for their scoreboard. Atlantic Sign Company.
Have you ever wondered what heaven tastes like? Today at the ballpark, we are giving you the opportunity to do just that. To delight your taste buds, we present Curd Town deep-fried cheese curds. These golden crispy morsels, with their gooey cheesy center, are the tasty treat that have all of the angels singing. After trying our delicious cheese curds, we can't promise you a halo, but we do guarantee a joyful stomach and a cheesy smile.
Today's game is sponsored in part by Clark Dietrich Building Systems, a military-friendly employer. Clark Dietrich offers a comprehensive lineup of steel construction products and services across the United States and abroad. Using cold-formed steel, we manufacture innovative products for interior framing and finishing, exterior framing, floor and roof framing, as well as clips, connectors, metal lath, barrier mesh, and accessories. For more information, visit our website at www.clarkdietrich.com.
Windy City building a big-time threat in the bottom of the 8th. Runners at first and second, 1 out in a 1-run game. The Freedom lead 4-3. It's lefty Carl Craigie taking over for the righty who made his Freedom debut. Hunter Robichaux out after an inning and a third of relief. But Craigie having to pitch around a couple of base runners. As Tyler Alamo, who's got an RBI on his ledger today, steps in. First pitch from the southpaw is a fastball that's off the outside edge for a ball. It's 1-0. It was a walk and a bleeding single to right for Windy City in this 8th inning. Now a fly ball to right. Ricky's underneath. He'll make the catch. Deking the tag at second was Christian Funk, but he'll stay put there. Good work, Carl Craigie. 1 batter faced, 1 important out, and now just 1 out remains. Taisei Fukuhara steps in. 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Craigie deals and will miss low with a first pitch fastball. Taisei's RBI knock came with 2 outs to tie the game at 3. And that 3-run bottom of the 6th for Windy City. They had 4 singles in the inning, 2 of which plated runs. Fukuhara's was one of them. 1-0. Evens the count 1-1. Hard fastball from Craigie on the outside black. And the lefty stomps back up the mound in an even count. Craigie's ERA at .38 as he spikes a splitty. It gets to the backstop over the glove of Rinsky. Everybody moves up 90 feet. The plot thickens. But there's still 2 outs. Craigie will do his best to put blinders on, pretend there's nobody on base. He's just going to have to worry about Taisei Fukuhara, who's now in a 2-1 count with first base open. Lefty deals, 2-1. What a pitch. The split finger on the outside corner in a 2-1 count to make it 2-2. Craigie eats up lefties. He's facing one of them here. That split finger, a big reason why. Deuce is all over the board as the lefty sets again. His 2-2 pitch. Tapped foul. Fukuhara fights it off to stay alive. Taisei coming to the Windy City Thunderbolts from the American Association with the Milwaukee Milkmen. Out of Japan. Big 2-2 upcoming. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Very high and on the infield. First base side, Connor Crane straddling the line, makes the catch. Carl Craigie comes in and with no margin for error gets 2 outs and preserves the Freedom 1-run lead. Florence back to the plate, top 9 in front, 4-3 as Craigie escapes the jam. Are you craving the crispiness of Donato's pizza and the creaminess of Witt's custard? Visit a one-stop shop for both cravings in Independence, Kentucky. Haven't had the chance to try Witt's yet? Well, you're in luck. Stop by the First Baseline concessions and get a scoop of made fresh daily Witt's custard today. Donato's Pizza and Witt's Custard of Independence are proud supporters of Tasty Za, delicious desserts, and Florence Freedom Baseball.
Florence Freedom fans, Walt Kelsey here for Kelsey Chevrolet on Route 50 in Lawrenceburg. Proud sponsor of your Florence Freedom. We're just 15 minutes from Florence. Take 275 west to the Lawrenceburg exit. We can handle all your automotive needs. Sales, service, parts, and body shop. We are family owned and operated, and we offer a fresh approach. We'll treat you like family. Find new roads at kelseychev.com.
We are Kelsey Chevrolet, from our family to yours.
Chris Collinsworth here. Western and Southern can help you translate your financial needs. Start with a free, no-obligation insurance checkup. It doesn't take long, and it's a great way to find out how to protect your family's future. Talk to a financial translator today.
Call our Northern Kentucky office at 859-426-3300. That's 859-426-3300 for your free, no-obligation review.
Compensated endorser, Western and Southern Financial Group, Cincinnati, Ohio, R5-1307.
Another new pitcher in for the Windy City Thunderbolts. Suddenly it's a Johnny Holstaff effort on both sides. Blake Hickman to take over, another right-hander. And he is going to face a pinch hitter. With Ryan Rinsky's spot due up, Brandon Pugh gets the opportunity to swing the stick for the first time today. Hickman starts Pugh with a fastball. That's taken. And wisely off the outside edge. Righty deals the 1-0, make it 2-0. Couldn't find the outside corner with the fastball either. Hickman 6'5", 225, another big guy out there. out of Chicago, Illinois, playing for his hometown team. This fastball is going to find the mark. Makes the count 2-1 on Pugh. Been a mixed bag of results for Hickman this season. His ERA just south of 5 at 4.97. His record 3-3, 2-1. Hits the mitt. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Brandon Pugh. The righty has spanned 29 innings. This is his 23rd appearance. Opponent's just hitting .217 off him, but have scored some runs. 2-2, swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. Retires Pugh. Route number 1. Connor Crane to the dish with 1 out. We are in the top of the 9th. Freedom fans will likely see Carl Craigie back on the bump to secure what at worst will be a 1-run victory after the conclusion of this top half of the 9th. Breaking balls, foul tipped into the mitt. 0-1. Brett Koffel sneaking into the game behind the plate for Tyler Alamo. Who's now at first base. Fastball swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes on Connor Crane. The defensive sub is for Micah Coffey. So Brett Koffel in for Coffey in the 9th. Oh, 2 pitch to Crane. Fastball got him. Blake Hickman looking sharp. 2 strikeouts. 2 quick outs in the 9th. Freedom in front, 4-3. Austin Wobrock, the offensive hero. You don't get more clutch than his 2-out RBI single. It gave the Freedom the 4-3 edge after Windy City stole all momentum and tying the game at 3 in their previous at-bat before the Wobrock single in the top of the 7th. First pitch fastball misses outside to Isaac Bernard. The 3-run bottom of the 6th for Windy City had them feeling all sorts of mojo. They got 2 outs, but Wobrock gave that momentum back to the visitors. Back-to-back fastballs miss off the outside corner to Isaac Bernard, who's in a good hitter's count, 2-0. 5th at bat for Isaac today. He's worked a walk and singled once. 1 for 3. 2-0. Too far in. 3 balls and no strikes. Just another situation where the pitcher gets 2 quick outs and then suddenly can't spot anything. 3-0 on the way. A 4-pitch walk. Fastball missed letter high. And here comes that hero, Wobrock. 2 outs again, but it'll require he finds a gap to score Bernard. Standing at just first base. Austin's been on base twice with that RBI single and a walk. He's also scored 1 of the Freedom's 4 runs. Big lead at first base for Isaac, and the first pitch on the way to Wobrock off the outside corner. 5 straight misses from Hickman after finding the 2nd out. Righty is on the first base side of the rubber, always from the stretch. Is 1-0. That's in there. Hits the mitt this time. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike with Austin Wobrock. Austin in his 6th pro season. He's been in Florence since 2017. 1-1. Good breaking ball. The hard sliders on the outside edge. Austin thought it was low, maybe outside as well, but it goes down as a strike, and strike number 2 Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. Hickman readies, sets up against his chest, hikes the leg, and his 1-2 is misplayed on a backhand for ball 2. The Bernards feeling good there at first base. Didn't want to run into an out at second to end the threat. Deuces all over the board with Austin Wobrock facing Blake Hickman in his first inning of relief. 2-2 pitch. Nubbed foul. We'll do the 2-2 again. Hickman readies. Catcher sets up out. 2-2 pitch. Off the plate. Good take. A full count. Hickman trying to avoid back-to-back walks. Caleb Lopez licking his chops on deck, hoping he gets an opportunity. With 2 men on. Righty deals. Ball 4. Bernard taking off on the pitch. He can slow up now. Runners at first and second for Caleb Lopez. Hickman has walked back-to-back hitters and is going to get a quick visit from their pitching coach. Talk about what's going on. Take a look at the Frontier League scoreboard. Only one other final. Evansville 3-1 over Joliet, evening the series and setting up a winner-take-all rubber match tomorrow at Medical DuPage Group Field. Later on tonight, the Southern Illinois Miners and Schaumburg Boomers will break ground in their middle game. Schaumburg leading that series 1-0. First pitch of that one, 6:30, just down the road at Boomer Stadium. At 7:05, the Lake Erie Crushers will try to take their series with back-to-back wins over the Gateway Grizzlies. That one being played at the home ballpark of the Grizzlies in Sauget, Illinois. And at 7:05 tonight, another West Division affair to keep your eye on. The River City Rascals are playing good baseball. They've won 2 in a row. They're in third in the West Division, just 1 game behind Evansville. 4 back of the Freedom. They're taking on the Washington Wild Things at Wild Things Park. Already leading that series 1-0. Caleb Lopez in the box. Blake Hickman goes breaking ball. Lopez, a half-hearted swing. Thinking he was going to get a fastball, got the hard slider instead and falls behind 0-1. Trying to ambush Hickman after the mound visit. Isaac Bernard standing at second, Austin Wobrock at first, but there are 2 outs. In a 4-3 game, the Freedom lead, top 9. 0-1 pitch to Lopez, too tall. 1-1. Caleb doubled back in the 6th inning before scoring the run, thanks to a Ricky Ramirez Jr. sacrifice fly. Fastball is right down the middle. We'll make the count 1-2. The righty sets at his chest, and his 1-2 pitch popped up into right field. Playable for Chase Cockrell, who's underneath, and he'll make the catch. It all comes down to this. Carl Craigie to emerge from the Freedom dugout in search of the final 3 outs, protecting a 4-3 Freedom advantage. Windy City will send their 7, 8, 9 to the plate. Next on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
This summer, the Frontier League heads to the Big Apple as its brightest stars battle the Can-Am League's finest in the historic first-ever Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Celebration. It's July 9th and 10th in beautiful Rockland County, nestled in New York City's suburbs. Slide to rocklandboulders.com for tickets and lodging information to see the best baseball stars shine in New York. Again, visit rocklandboulders.com and show support for your team in the Frontier League Can-Am League All-Star Game.
Get ready to hit it out of the ballpark with tasty treats from Milford Valley.
We've got an all-star lineup of chicken appetizers now available at concessions. Fans who like a little heat can't go wrong with cream cheese-filled buffalo chicken sticks. Like it a little hotter? Try the spicy jalapeno chicken sticks. And finger food just got more interesting with chicken chips that are great for dipping in your favorite sauce.
This lineup of chicken products from Milford Valley is sure to be a big hit and your next ballpark favorite.
BRG is locally owned and operated, so we take pride in our community you choose to call home. With spacious floor plans, neighborhoods that complement your lifestyle, pet-friendly communities, 24-hour emergency maintenance, the amenities are endless. Come home to BRG Apartments. With communities located in Cincinnati and Dayton, Ohio, as well as in northern Kentucky, we have something for everyone. Finding your new home is as easy as BRG.
Florence is 3 outs away from a Game 2 victory over the WIndy City Thunderbolts, breaking ground in the bottom of the 9th. There will be a pinch hitter for WIndy City, hitting in Justin Smith, part of the batting order. Cal Aldridge gets the opportunity to swing the stick, and he'll lay off a first pitch fastball that missed outside for ball 1. Craigie came on to get the second and third out in the 8th as a fastball is fouled out of play. Got those 2 outs, facing just 2 batters. Continuing his banner season, which happens to be his first in a Freedom uniform. Last with the Batavia Muck Dogs and the Miami Marlins organization. Pitch on the way. Too far in, 2 balls and a strike to Cal Aldridge. The complete line for Craigie this season's a masterful one. The .38 ERA I told you about. His record's 4-2. This is his 26th appearance today. 1-1 pitch. Got it in on the hand. It's bounced to third, but foul. Played on a backhand in foul ground by Taylor Bryant. Craigie has spanned 24 2/3 innings. Opponent's hitting 177 off the lefty, who just missed the outside corner with the fastball. Started his victory lap around the mound thinking he had just sat down Aldridge for the first out. But it's ruled a ball outside. So the count evens up. Two-two pitch. High cheddar at the eyes for ball 3. Do not want to put that tying run on base to start the frame if you can help it. Big payoff upcoming. Craigie deals, and a fastball is fouled back to the screen. Good fight from Aldridge. He'll make Craigie throw another strike in a 3-2 count. Freedom trying to protect the slimmest margin you can possibly protect. 1 run, 4-3 here in the bottom of the 9th. Fastball's in on the hands, little frisbee shot, but Wobrock in shallow left from short makes the catch. Jam shot from Craigie. Turns into out number 1 off the bat of Cal Aldridge. Another pinch hitter going to come to the plate for the WIndy City Thunderbolts, emptying their bench with the game on the line here in the 9th. Randy Perez will be the second straight pinch hitter to hit. He is entering in the spot that was originally Micah Coffey's, turned into Brett Koffels, who was the catcher in the top of the 9th, but Koffel not getting a chance to swing it. Perez backed off the plate on a first pitch fastball. Jumps ahead 1-0. Breaking balls lifted in the air on the infield. Austin Wobrock in Taylor Bryant, both in the mix, but it's going to be TB from third who makes the catch. Back-to-back jam shots from Craigie. Doing a good job getting that fastball in on the hands of right-handed hitters. And he's one pitch, one out away from a 4-3 victory. Tyler Straub steps in. Not a pinch hitter. First pitch on the way from Craigie. A strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Craigie with 2 saves on the season. This would be number 3. Lefty sets and is 0-1. Pulled the string, swung on and missed. Nasty. First time we've seen the straight changeup, and he got the whiff. Craigie has developed so much over the course of this season. His fastball was 87, 88 at the start of 2019. It's now 91, 92, and that changeup to pair with it's just unfair. He will spike the split finger for the first ball to Straub. Lefty deals the 1-2 and spikes it. Ball 2. Deuce is all over the board in the bottom of the 9th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Windy City down to their last strike. Lefty gets the sign from Jackson Pritchard, who sets up out, and the 2-2s. Chopped foul off the railing of the Freedom first base dugout. The at-bat continues. Craigie gets the one he wants, his 2-2 pitch. Popped up, but foul and out of play off the first base side. Jackson Pritchard behind the plate after Brandon Pugh pinch hit for Ryan Rinsky in the 9th inning. Lefty sets, another 2-2 pitch, taken, called strike 3. Carl Craigie converts his 3rd save of the season. The Freedom even the series, 1 game apiece ahead of a double dip tomorrow. 4-3 your final score as the Fighting Freedom snap the losing streak at 3 and look to start a good stretch of baseball at an important time with the West Division standings up for grabs, but the Freedom emerge today. They make the Evansville Otters win a moot point. We'll still hold on to a 3-game lead in the West Division when both teams, Evansville and Florence, take the field tomorrow for Game 3 of their midweek set. What a victory and a well-timed one for the Freedom. Back to recap it when we come back. Segueing now into the Florence Freedom postgame show on the Freedom Broadcasting Network.
Bored? Looking for something different and exciting to do? Come to Full Throttle Indoor Karting and experience pure racing exhilaration. 40 miles per hour on huge indoor tracks. That'll do it. Full Throttle Indoor Karting has something for almost everyone. Check it out at GoFullThrottle.com. Come alone or bring your friends. With 2 locations, Springdale near Dave & Buster's and Florence just off the Turfway exit. We're close by. Full Throttle Indoor Karting. GoFullThrottle.com.
Right now at Fazoli's, get the $5 lunch. Pick 2 Fazoli's favorites, like our fettuccine Alfredo and a side Caesar salad. Or get lasagna with meat sauce and a slice of pepperoni pizza, plus a drink, all for $5. That's right, just $5. Choose from over 450 tasty combinations and get our unlimited signature garlic breadsticks when you dine in. Make plans to enjoy the $5 lunch at Fazoli's today. Fazoli's, life is better with breadsticks. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
The Freedom grabbed the 4-3 victory in the middle game with the Windy City Thunderbolts. Even the series at 1 game apiece, set up a winner-take-all double dip tomorrow. A reminder that first pitch of Game 1 will again be at 10:35, a true day-night doubleheader in the works tomorrow between the Freedom and Bolts. A 4-game series, so a split is possible, but the Freedom have their 14th series victory in their sights. They will come to the ballpark tomorrow morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after evening this series at 1 game apiece. Your final score, 4-3. The Freedom grabbing the 1-run victory. Taking the win in relief today is Hunter Robichaud, who was on the bump at the time Austin Wobrock came through with his clutch. 2-out RBI single in the 7th, the difference in this 1-run game. Robichaud, who made his Freedom debut today, will improve to 1-0 on the same day. Always fun and always good. Taking the loss in relief, conversely, for the Windy City Thunderbolts, Joel Toribio. It was his run given up by Connor Mays on the base hit single. The run charged to Toribio, so he will take the loss today, falling to 1-2 in relief on the season. Today's game played in just over 3 hours. I had to say something, didn't I? Had to say something. 3 hours and 5 minutes. The official tale of the tape today. Florence got out hit in the middle game victory. 8 knocks to 6, but they scored more runs. That's all that matters. Florence did not make an error. Windy City made 1. Florence left 8 men on base. The Thunderbolts stranded 6. Game time temperatures were a beautiful 74 degrees, sunny skies overhead. Game was started by Daniel Williams. He takes the no decision, but it ended up being a well-pitched affair on both ends that turned into a Johnny Holstaff affair on both ends. For the Windy City Thunderbolts, 4 guys towed the rubber. For the Freedom, another 4. But ultimately, a low-scoring game as 2 of the top pitching staffs in all the Frontier Leagues showcased it yet again in this 4-3 win for the Freedom. Florence has always done well when they've scored first in games. They improved to 27-6 on the year. When they get that first run to cross, they got 2 to cross right away in the top of the first. After Isaac Bernard worked a single to start the ball game, Austin Wobrock worked a walk, put 2 men on. A wild pitch would put both men in scoring position. Caleb Lopez then rolled a comebacker back to the bump. The starter, Sean Leland, knocked it down, then fell down. Raced over to the ball, only had 1 play. It was at first base. He would not make it. Lopez threw the bag at first. Both runs coming across to score. Bernard, who was at third base, scored on contact. Austin Wobrock just kept on a-running. And after the late play to first base, it was Micah Coffey, who didn't realize Wobrock was still rounding the bags, never made the throw to the plate, and the Freedom took an early 2-0 lead. It was then Florence scoring the 3rd run in the top of the 6th, a very eventful inning that for a moment looked like the game was starting to turn. The Freedom got 1 more on a sacrifice fly from Ricky Ramirez Jr. His sac plating Caleb Lopez to push the Freedom ahead by a trio of runs in the middle game. Windy City, however, had 3 runs up their sleeve in their very next at-bat. In the bottom of the 6th, 4 singles helped the Bolts even the score at 3. RBIs in the frame for Chase Cockrell, Tyler Alamo, and Taisei Fukuhara, whose 2-out single knotted the score. Another RBI in the inning not coming from a base hit, a 5-3 putout. That's how Alamo got his run batted in the frame. So the score was evened at 3, but not for long. With 2 outs in the top of the 7th, Austin Wobrock took momentum squarely from the third base dugout of the home team and put it right back where it belonged in that Freedom first base dugout. Coming through with a clutch 2-out RBI single to right field, his base knock plating Ryan Rinsky, who was hit by a pitch with 2 strikes to start the threat in the 7th. Nothing but goose eggs on both sides the rest of the way. Carl Craigie cinching up his 3rd save of the season and went an inning and 2/3 to find it. Came in relief of Hunter Robichaud. Found the last 2 outs in the 8th, all 3 outs in the 9th, and put the exclamation point on a 1-run victory for the Freedom. That 1-run victory will help the Freedom improve to now 11-11 in 1-run games in 2019. They will have the chance to take the series tomorrow. It will require them sweeping a doubleheader, but they've got that exactly on their mind. The Windy City Thunderbolts 1-0 in series against the Freedom this season. They're wanting to answer the bell and even the slate in tomorrow's double dip. First pitch of Game 1 at 10:35. Our broadcast will start at 10:20. The nightcap to follow at 7:05. Our broadcast for that one at 6:50. Just one other score to report. That's a final across the Frontier League landscape today. The Evansville Otters beating the Joliet Slammers 3-1 in their middle game at DuPage Medical Group Field. So that will be an even series, one game apiece, when they break ground on the finale tomorrow. Signing off from Ozinga Field, I'm Aaron Brody. The Freedom take a 4-3 victory, snap their skid, and get back on track ahead of two more big ones tomorrow in interleague play.